This episode of the Grappler Union podcast is brought to you by BJJTees. Go to bjjtees.com, enter the promo code Grappler Union, and save 10% off all your jiu-jitsu apparel. Go to bjjtees.com today. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Grappler Union podcast. Paul Maloney alongside Anthony Zito. On this episode, we have Aaron Johnson in studio. Aaron's a black belt under James Clingerman. He's a member of Team USA Grappling, and he's a Master World's brown belt champion. Enjoy.
8 to 6 minutes. That's what happens in that 6 minutes.
You told me using any technique that works. Never to limit myself to one style. Keep an open mind.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
In order to become more peaceful, in order for you to become better and strategize your life.
All right. We're good.
Yeah, Aaron came down to visit us in Chicago to beat the shit out of Zito again.
Basically.
Did you guys get a chance to roll together? When
no, we did conditional sparring. I guess right.
Yeah,
so we did that, and that was awesome.
Did you take Aaron's wrestling class?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It was good.
Were you in complete torture the whole time?
Yeah, it was rough, man. It was not like when they're like, oh, we have a no gi class. I'm like, okay, cool, no gi, and then it's like all conditional sparring, and it's like, sit ups, and it's crazy. It was really good. It was a really good class. I mean, I learned a lot about myself for sure. I'm like, you guys are all monsters up here, Indiana, crazy.
Aaron, Zito doesn't like wrestling.
It's all right, man. I get it. I get
It's
it.
a tough one to get into.
I get
for
it.
me, at this age. Aaron, you've been doing it for how long?
Fuck. Let's see. So I started when I was 4. I don't really want to tell you how old I am, but yeah, I'm 36 years.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time.
4 years old.
Yep, 4 years old. I grew up in Pennsylvania, so you either wrestle or you play football or you're just a loser. So, I mean, there's really no in between, So I was like, you're wrestling, you're playing football. My dad was a football player. He's like, you're fucking doing something. And, you're too small to play football. So I guess you need to double leg something else.
Right. Yeah.
Right?
There you go. That's for sure.
Right.
Yeah. No, I mean, your build for wrestling is like,
Yeah.
Perfect.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Low to the
wrestler.
ground.
Yeah. Low to the ground.
Yeah.
And then high school, how'd you do in high school?
So I was a 4-time state. I went to state 4 times. Twice in Pennsylvania, I placed 6th and 3rd. And then I moved to Indiana my fucking junior year. My dad and mom decided, I was gonna, and I was on board with it, but I had to move out by myself. For a little while, lived with my aunt and my uncle, and we moved across the street from this high school that they didn't even know what fucking wrestling was.
Oh, God.
And I sniffed out the wrestling room as soon as I got there, and I told this guy, I said, "Hey man, I'm gonna be on your wrestling team, and I'm gonna win state." And he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, "Yeah, well, trust me, Well, unfortunately, I didn't, but I had a couple good runs at it in Indiana, and I thought my wrestling career was done after high school, and then. I moved on to college and wrestled at University of Indianapolis and wrestled. I was going to have a brief stint at IU, but I chose not to and just kind of move on with my life. But my college wrestling career is a little disappointing as far as I was concerned because I was like, man, I was drinking. I was a stupid fucking kid. That's what you do.
What was your weight class?
So I wrestled 103 in high school, 112. I should have wrestled 19 my senior year. I moved down to 12. I wrestled 19 most of the year, my senior year, and then I moved down to 12 for whatever fucking reason because I wanted, to torture myself and not eat for 4 or 5 days, a week. I binge eat on Saturday after we weigh in and then back to training again on Sunday.
Yeah.
So what was weight cutting like back then?
Man, it was fucking terrible. Terrible. What
were you walking around at?
I didn't eat. It was
just starved yourself.
Didn't fucking eat. You don't have the wrestling coach you're going 103. Okay, I'll come in at 125. You're going 103. Okay, So I just how the hell do I do this?
Right.
So I'd go and get trash bags. Put bite holes out of the top and try to slide my head in there and then put my hands on either side and pop my hands through it, and put fucking 12 sweatshirts on, and I had these pair of gazelles. You remember the gazelles, the Puma gazelles? Yeah, that's how fucking old I am. So I had the Puma gazelles, and I'm running, and these motherfuckers are covered in sweat, and they're bleeding all over my feet. So like I take my shoes off, I'd take my socks off, and I'd have blue gazelle like suede shit all the way up my leg because I'd been sweating so much. But yeah, I was trying to cut 17 pounds in a day. Damn. 10 maybe at the least. Yeah. But it was always like 12 to 15 to 17 to, it was just retarded. And because you want to eat, you got to eat, but you try to discipline yourself to do it. And then you get to a certain rhythm through the season. You're like, well, if I eat on Monday and I don't eat at all on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll make weight on Thursday. Right. So, but you're trying to practice. How the fuck is that supposed to happen?
Yeah.
Right.
It's funny that the sport that requires the most conditioning, like also you like get yourself to such a weakened state to compete in it sometimes, Absolutely.
I mean, honestly, the only education I had, and I know we were talking about this before, but I mean, the only education I really had wrestling wise was through my club. So like my high school coaches, they just knew old school shit. They were just like, hey man, this is what you do, and you're gonna run all the time. Their technique was a little behind the times. It was just they were gym teachers. Teaching wrestling.
Right,
that's just really the bottom line to it. So there wasn't anything like club related at the time except for one, and I was in, Eastern Pennsylvania. That's where I grew up, and all the high schools were pretty deep in wrestling. There was really no central location, and then that crazy ass dude John DuPont decided to open up a club down the road called Foxcatcher, and that's kind of where I ended up getting an invite to go there and train.
You were at Foxcatcher.
Yeah, so I was
with him while he was like
he did. So like a lot of people are like, do you know him? I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, like I had like 2 or 3 brief encounters with the guy. He's fucking weird. Like we all knew it. Like even at a young age. I mean, I was like in junior high when I started going there, and I knew the dude was fucked up. Like you could just tell
he wasn't all there.
No, like you just like he pull in at one time. He pulled all the kids in. I mean, we're talking junior high, high school at the oldest, and we're all sitting there, and he's like giving us philosophy on life and all this other garbage, and you're like, who the hell is it? I mean, I didn't even know who the hell he was.
Yeah.
I mean, I was a naive kid. I mean, I was just training there because that was the place to be.
Right.
I mean, all the Olympic level wrestlers were there training. All the best high school wrestlers were there training, and on the East Coast, and you're like, this is where I got to be to get good. So that was the only education, like wrestling education I got. I mean, the coaches there were like probably above their time when it comes to like nutrition and training and technique. So like that's where I was learning.
Now you obviously saw the movie, right?
Yeah, the movie's shit.
Is it shit?
It's garbage. Like
I mean, they portrayed him as like maybe like even like homoerotic, like at certain situations.
Yeah,
is that, like that bizarre. Like why? I wonder why they did that. That's kind of interesting, right?
I'm honestly, I mean, like. I don't know. All I could do is I could tell you a story, like a story about him. And this is actually how Foxcatcher, I mean, and then I moved. So I started there in 88, and 93, 94 is when I left Foxcatcher, and that's when I left Pennsylvania and moved to Indiana. So in 94, it was like the summer, like we would train during the high school season. If you're a high school wrestler, you couldn't technically train there. It was against the PIAA, the sanctioning body, the high school athletic department. You weren't allowed to do club, and so I would sneak in, during the high school season, use the sauna, get a couple rounds in with some guys, and then kind of sneak out, that way. But if somebody caught you, like one of your competitors caught you in there, or their dad caught you in there, hey, he was at Foxcatcher last night, let's suspend him for the fucking tournament, So there was a lot of that shit going on because it was real competitive.
Yeah, but what, like, because you're getting extra training in?
Right, yeah.
That you had an edge?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right, yeah, the rules are fucked up. I mean, I'm sure that things have relaxed now. I mean, I'm a wrestling coach. I don't care if these kids go and train in their club during the season, but there's still like you're only allowed so much time to train. Like I like there's a competitive edge. Like the head coach is only allowed so much time to work with the kids. So like nowadays it's not as like these kids just go train other places. But at the time it was like this is it, and this was the best place. So like if your competitor caught you there, you know, they were like trying to, you know, either that or the parent was sitting there watching you taking fucking notes and going, oh, okay, my son's probably going to wrestle him in like a month.
Right.
You know, so let me get as many notes or video him if I can. You know, that was back when they had the big old ass camcorders anyway, so it wasn't too hard to figure out. But yeah, the night that I was really no longer at Foxcatcher, my dad would used to come get me around 9 o'clock. So practice was from 7 to 9 every night. And so I'd do my high school practice, and then he'd pick me up, you know, at the high school, drive me out to Foxcatcher, which is about 7-10 miles down the road. You know, so we were close. And I'd practice. And about 8:15 or so, we're in the middle of practice, and Dale Bonsall, which was the junior coach, so basically high school, junior high coach, he was like, everybody has to get out. I'm like, what? Everybody has to get out. So a lot of parents stayed and watched, you know, but, you know, my dad come back, pick me up, come back about 8:45 and watch the last 15 minutes of practice. So it's like 8:15, and I'm like, oh, what do you mean? So apparently, this is a story that I got. Somebody parked on his fucking grass. Now he's in his, I mean, he has like, I don't know how many goddamn acres on this fucking farm,
Hundreds
right?
of acres.
Right. And he lives in this weird ass fucking mansion on a hill, right? And right next door, there's this dormitory, and then there's a pool where the Olympic swimmers were training. Okay. And then right behind that was a wrestling room and weights and all that shit. And so, okay, man, like it got packed, it got crowded, and there was probably occasions that cars would clip his front of his fucking grass, and apparently that's what happened. So he said he wanted us all out. Now I'm sure it was something else. It's probably like he had a gun and he was fucking ready to shoot somebody, because apparently that was happening. Because I know my mom said, if I ever knew that guy had a gun, I wouldn't have ever let you go there, you know, because he wasn't coming in the wrestling room with shit like that, I guess. Apparently. I don't know.
Oh, you never saw
it?
that?
I never saw it, but, I mean, that was like the stories were told, you know, those are the allegations. But, yeah, that day they basically kicked us all out. It said no more juniors. So I was done training there, and then I moved and never got an opportunity to go back. And then 2 years later, Dave Schultz got shot. And the whole thing went, you know, obviously awry. Right. But yeah, I mean, the best thing to know about that story is the documentary. There's a documentary out about it. It's pretty legit.
Oh, is it?
The movie is garbage.
Yeah, it didn't seem very right.
I mean, Steve Carell looked like him. That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
That's
He
about
played
it.
him well.
How long was it around for, Foxcatcher Farms?
88. Let's say I literally started going there right when it opened. It was like maybe 6 months after it opened. So, from what I understand, they kind of broke ground on it in 88, and then the Olympic guys like, you know, Mark Schultz and some of that was the guy at the time. Right. You know, that's when those guys started going, and then middle.
Did you ever get a chance to train with those guys?
So what would happen is like they'd have senior practice. So senior is basically adult. If you're going to put jiu-jitsu into it, that's what they call the adult is senior. And then there's junior and cadet. And I was in the junior program. So what would happen is a lot of those dudes would come in and hang out afterwards. I mean, and Dave was one of those guys, like, people were like, do you know? I was like, yeah, man. Like, I actually did know Dave Schultz. Like, it killed me inside when that whole thing went down. It's like, not only is he like one of the best wrestlers that America ever had, but the dude was a cool fucking dude. I mean, he was a cool fucking dude. Like, why take your time out of coming and helping kids? You know, this dude's an Olympic level, you know, Olympic champ. He's working with Olympians every day, and he's stuck around a lot of times in the evening to teach. Wow. You know, and you're like, dude, I'm learning from just like pure badass, right? You know, and you know, so that would happen, and a lot of times I'd get there early, and I had a chance to, you know, spar with some of the higher level wrestlers that were on the Olympic team, like Valentin Jurnoff. He was a little guy, like 105 pounds, and I was a 103 high schooler. Yeah, he kicked the living dog shit out of me from one end of the room to the other, but he didn't have a lot of guys his size, you know, so he'd have to pull some of these high school kids in here and just fucking annihilate them for a couple hours just so he could get a workout in, you know. But yeah, man, I had that kind of opportunity, and I learned so much. Like, my wrestling went from just probably elementary level to college level in like 2 years just by training there, you know? So yeah, it was the best wrestling time of my life was 88 to 94.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's crazy.
You know?
Yeah, Dave Schultz. So was he considered like the best of all time, or is he
I mean,
like a contender?
There's
for that?
debates, you know. There's
Is he kind of like
debates.
the Hicks and Gracie of wrestling? Would you say? Or?
You know, I mean, well, so I mean,
Dan Gable, probably.
I say Dan
Yeah,
Gable is
right.
probably. I mean, you can't deny, you know, the greatest, you know, for the longest time, the greatest college career, and then you know, Cale comes in and annihilates that with 160 wins. But you know, wrestling's so. I mean, there's weight classes and they don't do like jiu-jitsu does, where okay, absolute. So there may be an opportunity where these guys never meet each other because they're just not in the same weight, you know. And it's always fun to debate. Well, who's the best wrestler? Well, I mean, in reality, wrestling is a little bit different than jiu-jitsu. Like when it hits the ground, you know, the bigger guy is gonna fuck you up. Like the little guys in jiu-jitsu can kind of hang because you know you can kind of hang a little bit, but coming from the feet to the floor, like dude falls on you the wrong way, you're fucked. You know, like you know. So I mean, as far as like pure talent, pure knowledge, I mean, Dave Schultz was definitely. I mean, plus, I mean, he's dear to my heart, dude. Like this dude took his time out to come in and talk to me and help me out. You know, so like, fuck, I love the dude. You know. So, but yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where, you know, when he got shot, he didn't really understand it. Nobody knew. Even the guys that were with him every day still couldn't figure out what the fuck. I mean, I was young, you know, like why the hell? I mean, I wouldn't know anything, but it was just to be a part of that, as be a part of something bigger than yourself. It was crazy, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's one thing that I can always, you know, look back on in my life and be like, dude, there's very few people in this world that had that fucking opportunity. That was like huge, you know. You know, a lot of people are like, hey man, like I have to pull the shit out and show them, hey man, like I was there, you know, like I was there, you know, trust me. Like that was before like fucking video cameras and stuff like that, internet glory, you know, it was before all that. So it was kind of like, yeah, well, I got a jacket. I just got my name on it. You know?
And the whole purpose of the farm was to do what? I mean, he just wanted to give back to the community.
I think I mean, like, honestly, I don't know if I'll ever know. I mean, probably the story, but I mean, from what I understand, I think it was just he loved wrestling. Like, he loved the, you know, one-on-one. You did that thing, and you know I can't fault the guy for that. Now all the other parts of his life. I mean, like, how do you do that to somebody? How do you do that to them and their family? But the fact of the matter is that he provided something great for a sport that was lower class. Right. I mean, wrestlers don't get. You know, we don't have money. Like, we always joke about that all the time. It's like, it's a poor man's sport. We don't have money. You need sometimes you don't even need wrestling shoes, but you just need a pair of wrestling shoes, and you need to find a mat somewhere, and that's it. Yeah. You know, and somebody that's willing to try to kick your ass. And that, I mean, it's not, there's nothing to it. And a lot of people look at it like, well, you're going to roll around with a sweaty dude, you know? It didn't become cool until MMA. Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, now you got to learn how to fucking wrestle. But before it was like, you guys are two queers in a singlet. I'm like, what are you talking about, man?
I know.
Like, what's with the singlet? Like, I don't even get it. I mean, why a singlet? Like,
why not?
I don't know. Aesthetically, it does not look good.
No,
you got to realize that, right? Everyone knows that, right?
No, you're right. You're right.
I mean,
it looks ridiculous.
What do you have in mind?
I'm just saying, why not just, you know, shorts and a rash guard, or, you know what I mean?
Well, they're going to that now.
Are they really?
Oh yeah. So like, there's a push.
They're getting rid of the singlet.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's a thing. So I mean, they're transitioning them out. So yeah, there you go. There's your.
Thank you.
Yeah. The new world says no, we're not doing these singlets anymore. I mean, you know, the package grabbers, the great smugglers. I mean, yeah. I mean, some are bigger than others. You know, and it's just like, okay. I mean, I tell the story about the kid I wrestled with in high school, and he wasn't very good. He was terrible, but he was a big dude. And when I mean big, he had, you know, his man stick was quite large.
He was packing some heat.
It was shoved in this singlet, you know, and like like you would see more and more like of the teachers showing up to these matches because they heard about this dude coming out on the mat, and he come out and that thing was just flopping everywhere. Like I'm not even sure. I mean, we didn't want to take a shower with the dude. I mean, I definitely did, and I was like, dude, I'm over in the corner, and like Virgil's in the shower. Okay, everybody get out. Right? Everybody get out. Everybody get out. But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I don't get the singlet thing, but it definitely enhances, or it doesn't enhance, which you don't have, right? So.
You can't wear jock straps.
You know what?
No
like
cups in
I'm
wrestling?
not. Well, you can.
Oh, you can.
You
Okay.
can. I can't wrestle in a cup.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
No, I mean it chased me and all that
Yeah.
other shit. I'd rather not. So
Okay.
I don't do jujitsu in it either. I mean, if I take one to the boys, I just deal with it. you
Yeah.
know?
My whole thing is like, I would be afraid that like one nut would fall outside of the cup and then someone would smash into the cup and like it would be like way worse. Didn't you think so?
Yeah, I don't know. Wrestling's definitely more intense, I think, than, I mean, I wear a cup for no gi, but for gi, I don't.
Yeah.
It's weird, but I don't know.
I don't know. I think you get hit in the nuts a lot more in jiu-jitsu.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah,
I mean, you're
definitely.
on your
you
back,
think so?
legs open, playing open guard. Guys are trying to
Then wrestling?
slide through. Fuck
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got need more. I mean, now I've been need more in the nuts in jujitsu, but some dudes, man, they get competitive in a wrestling room, and you're getting your grapes grabbed. And
Really?
You're tugger nuts, man, all
Come
day long.
on.
Oh, I'm not kidding. Like thumb in the asshole shit. Like, yeah, absolutely.
That's a thing.
That is a
check
thing.
your oil,
the upper,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
that is a-
the
that is a
upperclassmen
thing.
used to do that to like the new freshmen
Yeah.
that came in the wrestling room. Just
Why?
kind of.
Why? What's the point?
Well, I
Just
mean,
kinda like-
I don't know what high school you went to.
Yeah, Paul.
Main
where
South
you going?
High School. Told you.
But yeah, I mean, it is a thing, man. There was like a kid in Minnesota not that long ago. They got like charges against him for like butt dragging and the living shit out of people to the point where like he was like knuckles deep in them. You know, like
Oh, God.
yeah, no shit, no shit. Like, but I mean, I'm telling you, man, like that's the difference. Like people ask me all the time, what's the difference between wrestling training and jiu-jitsu? And I mean, I bring that flavor when I teach to jiu-jitsu because I'm like, there needs to be more intense. Because I mean, I fucking hate that barbecue, hang out, let's talk for 20 fucking minutes, and then let's warm up, but we're not really going to warm up, and then we're going to train, but we're not really going to train type shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, so I have
Exactly.
I
I know what you're talking about.
have a hard time with that shit, and that happens a lot, you know. So if somebody doesn't come in and take control and like fucking lead. And that's what I'm used to. I mean, I'm a military guy too, but I'm used to coming in and leading, and that's what wrestlers do, man. Like, you want to talk shit before practice? Yeah, man, we talk some crazy shit, mad shit about different things before practice. Yeah. But when you hit that mat, man, for that hour and a half, whatever, it's fuck you time. And then as soon as it's over with, let's go get a beer. Yeah, you know? So that, I mean, that's the kind of flavor that like I try to bring. But like it's not cool. It was never cool to lose in a wrestling room. It was never cool to get taken down. Like, yeah, I would stew on it for days if somebody took me down and I couldn't get back. Like, especially if it was a fucking Friday. Like, it was a Friday and we didn't have practice till Monday. I'm like, God damn it, I can't wait to get this kid. I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of him because he took me down. Wow. You know, that's the kind of intensity. I mean, it's kind of going away a little bit. I don't think the kids are made the same way. The coaches realize we got to back off a little bit, man. Like we can't do this anymore, you know.
With a generation of microaggressions,
right?
You gotta be careful out there.
Absolutely.
You just look at them the wrong way. They're like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this.
What's this dude's angle?
No checking the oil with this generation.
No, for sure,
absolutely
man.
not.
That's like lawsuit on top of lawsuit. Man.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I mean, the same thing.
There.
You know, as far as jiu-jitsu, like people used to come into the jiu-jitsu room based on what I was told back in the day, and at day one you would just get your fucking ass kicked.
Yeah.
And it was like most people didn't come back. It was a terrible business plan.
Right. Yeah.
But now it's kind of like, welcome to the introduction class, and it's the right way to do it, really.
Yeah. Because it's such a, I don't know, different than karate or taekwondo, that type. Because there's a lot more contact with jiu-jitsu. Like, you have to be okay with being really close to the person.
So, yeah, some people, it takes a while for them to get used to that.
Right. And most people that I think that come into jiu-jitsu are a little, introverted, I guess you can say. Because they're not really like,
Hey, yeah. I mean, definitely. Like, someone like Aaron, who's wrestled since 4, doesn't even know the difference.
Doesn't know the difference, right.
But, like, could you imagine coming into a room for the first time and like someone's like sweat is dripping in your eyeball?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like people must kind of
Right.
freak out about that shit.
You're grabbing, you're pulling them close,
Right.
you're hugging them, you're holding on to them. They're trying to get up. They're breathing heavy. You're
Yeah.
just like smashing them down. It's. So I guess you got to have that like, oh, welcome, and you got to have that, you know, ease them into it. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I know at our school, you know, you can't roll. I think first 3 classes, right? 4th class, you can start rolling.
Right,
So
right.
you know, they just don't want anything going on
I understand.
What the hell is going on?
downstairs.
Like, is it CrossFit?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Someone's banging on the pipes
Yeah.
downstairs. I don't know. But yeah, so it's nice to have that, like, you know, introduction, I think.
So that you think they're doing that in the wrestling room now too, ish, kind of like.
Yeah, well, so like I've done a lot of research. I mean, I'm still coaching. I stopped last year coaching high school. I took some time off because, man, it's nonstop for no pay, and like I got a busy lifestyle anyway, and I'm just like, dude, I if I can fit it in, I'll fit it in, whatever. But I realize that I have to go a little bit new school with my thoughts, like my old school ways of destroying kids, and, you know, get up, you know, don't drink water, you know, put fucking dirt on it. That shit don't work, right?
No,
It just doesn't work. I mean, it's proven studies that kids will burn out, you know. So I believe in like shorter practices, more intense. So like not 3-hour practices, but an hour and a half. And there's no rest time. Like it's constant go, and then you're done. Right. And then I also believe in, like, that's where this whole bad position sparring. Actually, a good friend of mine, Carlos Soto, that I go train with at Impact Zone Lafayette sometimes, he started doing this bad position drill on Sundays because I'd go up there to get ready for a couple of big tournaments. And he started doing this bad position sparring. 2 minutes, 30-second rest, 2 minutes, 30-second rest, 2 minutes, and then you just flip-flop position, you know, and he just calls out a different position, and you just get after it, right? And you're like, okay. But, like, guys like me, like, when I first started jiu-jitsu, like, I just want to be on top. Like, fuck you, man. Don't put me on my back. This shit don't work, you know? Like, I ain't working for me. I'm never going to be. So I train like that, and then I go to a tournament, and, of course, 99% of the time I was still on top, but I'd either get subbed by a guy that was just better at jiu-jitsu at the time. I mean, my forward pressure was just getting me in trouble, and I wasn't learning these positions, and I wasn't learning bad places to be, and I really wasn't having fun, because doing the same boring shit over and over again isn't fun. It works sometimes, but it's not fun. You know, like you've got to open your resume, your repertoire. You got to be good everywhere, and the only way to do that is to kind of have fun with it. And sometimes I'm gonna say my training's fun, but like putting myself in a really shitty position and trying to get out of it is actually kind of fun, because I'm like, dude, this dude should fuck me up right now. Like, he's literally got me in seatbelt grip, rear mount, and he outweighs me by 150 pounds. And his legs, he's like 8 foot tall, and I'm apparently, Nikki and Evan think I'm 3'6".
Yeah,
I am 5'1", just so everybody knows.
There you go.
Yeah, fuck them.
I figured
5'1".
I'd bring that in at some point today, because I mean, you know, that's all why we're all here, is to actually know how tall I am. You know?
All right, that's the podcast.
There you go. Thanks for listening.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's my philosophy. And I said I start talking to these wrestling guys, you know, like we went to the U.S. Open, and I got to compete in the grappling version, but we went to the U.S. Open and we got to meet a lot of people while we were there, like these new school wrestlers, and they're, you know, talking about how much fun they're having. And I'm like, dude, wrestling practice was not fucking fun.
Yeah.
Like, nothing about it was fun. But their coaches, they know how to rest their athletes. They know when to push them. But they just get to play. Like, they get to play and have fun. You know, when it's time to do business, your A game comes out, right? Like, that's what comes out. But why not work on your E and F, and, you know, I mean, why not work on those games? I mean, you have to evolve, A, and
Does
B.
F stand for funk?
I guess the funk. Yeah, they talked about the funk. Yeah.
Can you explain that? I mean, what is that? Funk wrestling.
So, like,
I don't know if we should. What is with this noise?
somebody's into cleaning today.
No,
Yeah.
someone's drilling like 2x4s in the basement or something.
Oh yeah, they're cutting something.
They're cutting something.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right,
Roll
we'll
with
deal
it.
We'll deal with it.
Yeah, man. Like, so the funk, like I was saying, I think it kind of got developed in the early 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. Because I mean, I didn't play this game, but this funk game is like face to shoelace. Okay, it's very similar to leg locks. It's very similar to 50-50, where guys will let you get in on their leg and then they just funk the shit out of it until they end up on top. So the guy that actually took the shot,
kind of like what Gary Tonin does.
Yeah. A guy that initiates the aggression is actually working against them. So like they're putting forth max effort, and this dude that's defending is like fuck you, and he's just like kind of rolling through everything and ended up on top. So the dude that now just got taken down, he's like, dude, I was deep, I was in on your leg, and somehow you were able to fucking pass my leg over my head and pass it over your head, and then you were able to get your head above mine, and now you're on top and you got 2 points and I'm fucked.
Right.
You know, and they're like, so that shit just started happening, and they started studying guys like, you know, Ben Askren, and like, hey man, like this dude does this shit all the time, you know, and he's really good at it, and he was hitting these weird cradles from every fucking position. So then kids started learning this shit, and then it just blew up. But like I said, I think it's just like the real true fundamentals of jiu-jitsu show up when, you know, you put two black belts together that are really good. You know, they're boring fucking matches, right? They're super goddamn boring, and you're like, I don't even want to watch this. I've been excited about this all day long, and neither one of them want to do shit. But it's because it's a chess match, you know? Chess match, right. And it's the same thing. Like the really good wrestlers, I mean, the top of the line, you know, guys all the way at the, you know, top of the mountain, it's boring. You watch it and you're like, dude, these two dudes are, but for guys that are purists of both sports, you're just like, yeah, man, there's a lot of shit going on in this very boring match. You know, there's a lot of like hand fighting and just position fighting and stuff like that. So the funk for me, I think, is kind of going away. Just like I think the footlock shit all end up going away because of the guys that are just footlock guys, guys that don't have any pure knowledge of anything other than just footlocks. Like they can't show a guard pass. Like, they don't even know what the fuck that is. They don't know how to, you know, like we said, they don't know how to do a fundamental Kimura. Like, okay, man, like, it's cool, man. Like, I'm working on footlocks right now, but I had to learn everything else first. Yeah. You know, like, I'm not just going to start with footlocks. That's not, you know, I don't think that's kosher. So,
I mean, Paul and I were talking about it before you got here. We were talking about, you know, how, you know, if you're going against someone who's, like, we go against a lot of old school guys, I guess you can say, right, Paul? You can say that. Yeah. And it's hard for us to even get to their feet because their base is so strong, and their forward pressure and their hips, they're low. It's just to try to get to their legs is a battle in amongst itself, and then without getting choked trying to get there. You know, So it's a little different. You know, I still go for certain. I use it more as a sweep now than actually in the gi anyway. I use it more as a sweep, than actually trying to like finish the footlock, unless it's 100% in there. But for the most part, I'm sweeping, trying to get on top and trying to pass.
Absolutely.
And go for arm bars and chokes.
Some dudes, I mean, you could have the best leg game in the world, I mean, and you're just not going to get to their legs. I mean, go ahead and say like, oh, things would be different if I could heel hook in this gym or whatever. It's like, good luck getting the heel anyway. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I said, I mean, I'm not, I've done a few submission-only tournaments. That's not my game. I'm a points guy. I'll be first one to admit that. Yeah. So in a points tournament, you're not touching my feet. Right. You're going to be on your fucking back the whole time, and I'm going to be attacking your neck. Right. That's just the bottom line to it. Submission only, you know, I thought it was, hey, I just need to throw up whatever, you know, and then you get yourself in a scramble, and you're like, oh fuck, you know. I think we were talking about Javi earlier, like he fucking caught me in a footlock because I went for his neck like in the first 10 seconds, and then the dude's a freak on the feet, so I'm like, dude, I don't know what to do here. He's gonna tap me, you know, like. But in a normal situation, like I would have sit and played for a takedown for a long time. I wouldn't have been doing this kind of stuff, you know. But I mean, I give full credit to him because I know his grappling background, you know. So like for a situation like that, I was like, I know this guy isn't just a footlock guy. Like he has some skill, you know. But like me on the other end of that, like the guys that are just footlock guys, like I got a game for you. And my game is like, you're not touching my fucking feet. We'll play keep away. My foot stays away from you, and I smash the shit out of you the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the bottom line to it. I ain't getting in foot wars with anybody.
So right now, I mean, you do weight conditioning as well?
Yeah, so
You're definitely not 113 pounds or what it used to be.
No.
What are you walking around at right now?
So I'm probably about 150-ish right now. I compete. Listen, I don't even cut weight anymore. So like all those stories of me talking about cutting weight, I'm like, fuck that shit. Like I ain't doing it. Like I'll go 45 generally when 49 IBJJF, whatever, you know. So yeah, I mean, I do a lot of strength and conditioning. So but I've kind of backed off of it a little bit. So I've gone on a little more like body weight, more
push-ups, pull-ups.
Yeah,
like
just more just my personal resistance. Like I was finding myself, I mean, I have years on me, and I said I don't know medically what kind of background you guys know, but I've had some issues. I've had 2 pulmonary embolisms in 8 years.
Wow.
They are blood clots to the lungs. Generated from your usually your deep vein, which is in your left leg.
Wow.
And
how'd you get those?
So we didn't know at first. I was coming back. I literally just got done. So I was a Greco guy primarily after college. You know, I really liked focusing on Greco-Roman wrestling. And I was kind of competing at a higher level. I won some big tournaments, and I got an opportunity to go try out for Team USA, and I fell short. And a few months after I got back, I had been traveling a lot. My job, too, I was a supervisor for Allison Transmission, so I was doing a lot of traveling for that, and then I was doing a lot of traveling for wrestling, and I was on a plane a lot, and I'm not a pilot, so I'm like, I don't really know, you know. So I get back, and I wasn't feeling very good, you know, and I kept telling people, I said, I don't feel right, like something's fucked up, like. I can't breathe. Like, I'm having a hard time. So I went to the doctor, and they were like, I think you have asthma. I'm like, I've never had fucking asthma in my life. Right. Like, I can't imagine. I'm an athlete, dude. Like, I'm at the peak of my athletic career because I was like my mid to late 20s, and, you know, I was strong as shit. You know, I was, you know, but I was towards the end, but I was like, that was where I was the strongest. Right. And I'm like, why can't I fucking breathe? Like, I'm wrestling every day. What the fuck is going on? So finally, like one morning, well, it wasn't really a morning. It was like late evening, early morning. My back hurt, like excruciating, like to the point where, like, I thought I was giving birth out my back. It hurt so bad. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I woke my wife up and I said, hey, I gotta go to the hospital. I can't wait. I gotta go. You know, like, we gotta go now. Like, something's up. So she takes me to the hospital, and we go. And as soon as I get to the hospital, the fucking pain stops. I'm like,
of course.
Here we go. You know, like, they're going to think I'm fucking crazy, right? So I go in there, and they check me out. I pee in a cup. They're like, oh, you're good, you know, all this stuff because I'm thinking kidney stones, whatever else it could be. And I'm like, you know, dude, something's wrong. Like, so the doctor comes back. He says, I think we're good, but we're going to do one last thing. We'll do CT scan on your entire body. You say there's something messed up. If there's something messed up, we'll find it. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Sure as shit, you know, they do the CT scan. He comes back in like maybe an hour later, and this the nurse behind him, you know, has got this fucking needle in her hand. She's like, she pulls my shirt up, sticks me with this needle, and he goes, "You're minutes away from dying."
What?
Oh. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I mean, so, like, the first thing I thought, I can never wrestle again, you know? Like,
of course.
You know, and then, you know, of course, my wife's, like, in tears, and my oldest daughter is kind of understanding, and my youngest wasn't very old, so she didn't know what the hell was going on. And I'm just like, fuck, dude, I'm going to die. Like, what the fuck? You know, he's like, well, we're going to get you taken care of. You just got shot full of Lovenox, which is a blood thinner, to your abdomen, and that should help clear up. But what you have is multiple clots on your lungs. We call them a pulmonary embolism. And we're going to figure out why you got it. But right now, have you been traveling? And so I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking traveling all over the place. So originally, they thought it was from flying, right? Okay. So a few years goes by, and they're testing me, and I'm on this shit called Coumadin, You know, it's a blood thinner, and it's like they
heard of
give
that,
it's it's fucking rat poison is what it is. Like that's it literally, like you can look it up. It's like that's what they give. That's what they kill rats with, and they're giving me this shit to try to like kind of monitor my blood, you know. Right. So I'm like, I'm not fucking taking this stuff. Like I'm not taking it. Like I'm 28 years old. I'm not fucking taking this shit. Like I'm not doing it.
Right.
So I said, fuck it. I ain't taking it. So I say, fuck it, I ain't taking it, because they told me I'll never wrestle again. They told me I shouldn't be lifting weights. I shouldn't be doing all that shit. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know, you can't lift heavy shit at work. I'm like, so what am I, you going to do disability for me at 28 years old? You know, like what the fuck am I supposed to do? You know? So the kind of person I am, I'm like, fuck you guys. You know, you don't know shit. So I just was like, I'm going to start doing some research on my own, and I'm going to start eating right. I'm going to start taking care of myself, and I'm going to go fight MMA. Right? Yeah.
Complete opposite.
Yeah, complete fucking opposite of what you're supposed to do, right? But yeah, so what I have is called Factor V Laden. It's a factor in your liver. I was born with it, didn't know, you know, like, so this could have happened to me when I was 5. Right. Instead it waited to happen to me when I was 28. But so my blood is like grape jelly. So yours is like wine, mine's like grape jelly. So if I get hit in the deep vein and it fucking, you know, somehow I get an injury to an artery, it'll clot without a blood thinner, apparently. Right. So, and then I didn't know this. And there's other things like eating spinach and shit, like good shit, like green shit, like kale. Like I can't eat shit like that unless I'm on a blood thinner. Like I gotta be careful how much I eat, because that's a clotting factor. Like it clots your blood. Wow. Like I didn't know this shit, so I did a lot of research and reading and stuff like that. Well, I decided I'm gonna take this fucking medicine again. Like I'm done. I'm not taking this medicine. It's gonna kill me before the clot kills me. Right. I know what it feels like to have a fucking clot, and you know, like I know I'll go to the hospital, right? Yeah. So I stopped taking it, and sure as shit, 2015 in January I had another one, and I'm done. Like, they the same shit. They were like, you're going to die. You're a fucking idiot. Why do you not take blood thinners? I'm like, I don't want to, you know? So they put me on a different one. It's called Xarelto. You guys probably see the commercials. There's like 1,000, like, you're going to piss urine for the rest of your life type stuff going on after the, you know, this disclaimer, you know? Right, like, you're going to bleed from your eyeballs, but you're going to be good, right? Type shit. And so that's what keeps me alive now. But that same year, like, I was down in the dumps. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I went out to California with a buddy of mine, Joel Blanton, and we competed at No-Gi Worlds, and I ended up fucking winning it. And I was like, since that way, I'm like, I'm starting to head back up. I'm like, this medicine might be kicking in, and maybe I'm like heading back in the good direction. So the past few years, I've been feeling pretty good, you know, considering. But yeah, I mean, I've had some dark times where, so like the whole strength and conditioning thing, it comes back to that, is like my whole strength and conditioning regimen. Like I'm trying not to put max pressure on my body. Like I need to train, but not like overtrain. Right. You know, like I said, like what I said about teaching my guys, like short, explosive practices, and then short, explosive weight, you know, sessions and conditioning sessions. I'm done. Like 2.5 hours a day is enough. I don't, you know, like of JiuJitsu for an hour and a half, and then strength and conditioning for 45 minutes, and I'm done. Like, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna be in the gym for 5 hours. Right. It doesn't make sense. I'm not getting anything out of it at this point, you know. Like, and another hour and a half for what? So I can tell some white belt they don't know how to fucking pass guard, you know. Like, I'm like, dude, I'm done. Like, I can't do. Like, I'm just like, that part of it for me. I'm kind of done with it. Like, I like working with the higher level guys and like competition team stuff, you know.
Yeah. Did you end up fighting MMA?
I did. You know, I had a short career. I think I went 4-3 was my record. A lot of it was because I didn't know how to do anything but wrestle. Okay. So like when I say I literally started MMA, like the next day I was looking for a fucking fight. You know, like I was like, let's fight somebody, and I was training in somebody's garage. You know, like your typical, you know, early, you know, 2000s MMA where nobody was really had a school. and that's kind of how I met James. So, my instructor, James Clingerman, he...
creator of the Darce choke, James
Yes.
Clingerman?
Yeah. So that's how I kind of met him. I was doing his ego tournament, and I'd taken a couple fights, and he had been at fights, and, I know he's probably not going to like this part of it, but I was winning his tournaments, and I was a fucking white belt and didn't know shit. I just take people down and smash them and hold them down and be like, I win, right? So he finally came to me one day. He says, why the fuck are you not training at my school? And I was like, because I got to pay. I mean, the bottom line of it is like, dude, I'm broke, I don't know, like, why not? So finally, like, the little garage gym that I was training in and that I was doing it, because literally we'd show up, put 4-ounce gloves on and a mouthpiece and beat the fuck out of each other. And nobody knew it. We didn't know what we were doing.
No technique in that.
Yeah, there was no technique in that at all, man. Like, he said, well, come on in, try it out. So I come on in, I try it out. There's a shit ton of guys in here. They got a lot more experience in jiu-jitsu, obviously, than I'm ever going to have, right? So, but the one thing I can add to this school, because that I really don't think, like, I think it's kind of new, is wrestling. Like, nobody wants to fucking do it. So it was frustrating for me at first, because I was like, nobody wants to wrestle. Nobody in here wants to wrestle. Like, don't we start matches on our feet? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why are we on our knees? Like, I was freaking out. Like, you're told from day one in wrestling, get off your knees, get off your knees. Now we're starting on our knees.
Right,
I'm like, what the fuck is going on, right? So, like, I told him, my buddy that I brought up here with me today, Angelo Robles, his son, was getting into wrestling. And he came to me one day. He says, would you work with my son? He's a freshman in high school, and his kid was phenomenal at jiu-jitsu at a young age, but he wanted to wrestle. And I was like, yeah, man, I'd love to, I want somebody who wants to wrestle around here, So I'm working with this kid, and he's picking it up. He's doing what I'm telling him to do. And I said, well, nothing's going on Friday night. We had this open mat on Friday night, and it was bullshit. It was like you get one or two guys showing up, and they were doing that, the fucking, hey, man, what's going on? And they talk for 45 minutes, and they get one round in and be like, oh, I'm done, man, I'm going to go. Like, what the fuck? Like, what did you show up to do exactly?
Right. You didn't train today.
Right.
It doesn't count.
Right. It doesn't count.
So I was like, man, I said, James, can I just do a wrestling class on Friday night? Well, yeah, what do you want to do? I was like, I don't know, just let me just do a wrestling class, see what happens, So we had a Japanese kid in there, Asahiro, and he didn't speak any English
Awesome
at all.
name.
Yes,
Asahiro.
Takano. We can always call him. His last name is Takano. So he was like the only guy in the school that was like. He came to every fucking class, and he stayed after him, was doing like little push-ups. So I knew I had this guy. I was like, this guy's going to be at my class. I guarantee you he's going to be at my class. So he was, and then I knew I had Angelo's son, and then he was going to start coming because, well, his son's doing it, so he's interested in it, and so on and so forth. So it started growing a little bit, but then people realized this is fucking hard. Like, this is like, because I'm teaching you how to wrestle. Like, yeah, we're wrestling. Like, no, we're not doing jiu-jitsu rounds, guys. We're wrestling. Like, we're starting on our feet. Right. Huh? Like, yeah. So my numbers were small for a while, and they go back and forth because, Friday night's a terrible fucking time. Yeah. People want to get off of work and go drink, you know. But, James gave me the opportunity to kind of run a wrestling class there, and then, I kind of took it and ran with it, and I think that's kind of helped our school as a competition because we show up to these tournaments and these guys are like, fuck, dude, these guys are wrestlers. Like, no, they're not. Right. Yeah, they're not wrestlers. They're just, they know more wrestling than you do. Right. That's really the bottom line. But yes, that's kind of how that kind of developed, and that's how I got hooked up with James. And, as far as the MMA was concerned, like, as soon as I really started training with James, I stopped doing MMA. Because he enlightened me of the fact that MMA was fucking stupid. If you're not, I was 30-something years old at this point. What are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. Like, you're not 18. This is dumb. You're never going to be able to do it because you have a full-time job. And blood clots. And blood clots. Yeah. But I did end my MMA career in the Army. That was like one of my little my fun times. So the Army doesn't know shit. Like, I love them to death. Like, that's my job. That's what I do for a living. I'm glad I'm a soldier. But like, their Combatives program is like, garbage, right?
Really?
Okay. Oh, it's fucking garbage.
And can you have any input on that?
Well, I do now.
Okay.
So yeah, so like to make a long story short, sort of, not really, but it was my second year in the Army, and I'm a PFC, so that's like the turd. You're not a turd, but you're like the second. You're like a little shinier turd, right? So you got your PV1s and 2s, and then your PFCs. And
What does that stand for?
Private first class.
Private first. Okay,
yes.
gotcha.
So I'm a private first class. Yeah. So I'm a first class turd, and the guys in the units, you know, I digress. It actually starts from basic training. So I show up at basic training. I'm like, I'm going to go under the radar here. I'm going to go under the radar. I'm just going to go and do my 10 weeks of basic training, and I'm going to come home and go to AIT, but I know I just don't want to be fucked with. I'm just going to do what I'm told and get the fuck out. You know, like I'm going to be away from my family long enough. I don't want to. I'm just going to do what I'm told. So I'm quiet. I'm not going to say shit. I'm going to do what they're telling me to do. So we were in our bay where we sleep at, and we stand on this kill zone, and every morning the drill sergeant walks by and they do an inspection, making sure you're shaved, you look legit, your uniform's not all fucked up, you're not just a bag of ass, right? Right. And this is the first time I meet my drill sergeants. So I'm like standing at the kill zone, and I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. He gets to a guy next to me, and I'm like, oh my God. And he comes to me, he looks me up and down, and then he moves to the next guy. I'm like, oh, thank God. And then all of a sudden he has a about face, and he turns around, and he comes back, he looks back at me, he says, what the fuck is this? And he's like looking on either side of my fucking head, and I'm like, oh my God, you know, here we go, here we go. He goes, you know what, man? You look like if Randy Couture and Jason Statham had a midget child. That would be you. You know what we're going to call you? Pocket Couture. Let's go, PC. So for the rest of the fucking 10 weeks, they're calling me PC. So it kind of started there, right? Kind of started there. So now I'm not on this. Now I'm on the fucking radar. Like I went from not wanting to be on this radar to being on this radar.
Dude,
so,
that was such a good call, though.
My two dads. You know, James actually sent me a picture. He says your dads are going to wish you luck when I went to Worlds 2 years ago, and he had a picture of them like spliced together. I was like, what the fuck, man?
Awesome.
I mean, I was laughing my ass off, but yeah. So I go back to my unit. And they're like, you know, obviously they knew I did some sort of wrestling or jiu-jitsu or whatever, you know. And at this time I'm a blue belt in jiu-jitsu because I started training with James, and then I went to basic and AIT and stuff like that. And they go, you know, there's something called Combatives in the Army. I'm like, yeah, I heard about this shit. What is it? And they're like, it's, you know, well, they do jiu-jitsu. I was like, they do jiu-jitsu? You sure? Well, they wrestle and do jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai and all kinds of stuff. I was like, oh, really? He said, and there's even a tournament you can do. I was like, really? Oh, well, where's this fucking tournament at, and how do I get involved? So through the graces of, you know, the Army, they somehow figure out, the Indiana National Guard, because that's what I'm in, the Indiana National Guard, they figure out a way to get me down to Fort Benning to do this Army Combatives tournament, right? But they're like, you're not going down there with a coach, and you're just going to have to figure it out. I'm like, so I show up, right? And all these teams, like Fort Benning's got a team, Fort Hood, all these guys, like, and then a lot of them are there just to do fucking MMA. Like, that's what they got recruited for. So I show up, and I'm like, I'm looking around trying to find out where weigh-ins are, and I show up, and this one guy goes, who the fuck are you? I was like, from Indiana National Guard. He says, oh, you're Team Indiana. And he starts chuckling. I'm like, all right, what the fuck can do? Fuck you, motherfucker. You know, like okay, bro. You know, like, because, I mean, I'm sure you guys know there's a lot of assholes in the military. So, and I can be one of them at times, but, you know, there's a shit ton of them. So I go weigh in, whatever, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to win this motherfucking tournament. So I had like, I don't know, 20, 30 guys in my weight class. And so basically it's a build up. So the first day is just jiu-jitsu rounds. So they score just like a jiu-jitsu tournament, like an IBJJF white belt, you know, no heel hooks, shit like that. So I fuck everybody up, like not even close. Like I'm like destroying them, and I'm like, this is boring, right? So then we get to the semifinals. The semifinals is a 10-minute pancreation round. So basically everything's legal except you can't close fist punch to the face. You can slap the fuck out of the dude, but you can't punch him in the face, right?
Open palm to the side of the head, ear, everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had to, actually, the dude I had in that round was the best guy in the whole outside of myself, he's fucking good. He was good. I was like, him and I went around and around. Like, he's the first dude that ever ripped my uniform and then took the collar of my uniform and tried to wrap it around my neck and choke me with it. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Like, this is pretty badass. Like, I asked him afterwards and said, how the fuck did you rip that? And he's like, I don't know, man. I just saw a tear and I just started pulling on it and tried to rip your neck, And then the last day, so you do that all the first day, and then the last day is a 3-round MMA fight, 5 minutes, so on and so forth. And like I said, there was really nobody on my level there, so it was kind of like taking candy from a baby. But I mean, I won it, so then I came home and the national court was like, "Oh, look at this guy! Went down there by himself, won the fucking tournament, blah blah blah." But yeah, that ended my MMA career. I was like, okay, that's the end of it. I'm not doing it anymore. Like that was fun. It was great. But
what's the whole point of that combat? What is the like?
So the combatives is basically the self defense or part of
the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, the hand-to-hand combat. Okay. The problem is that when am I going to battle hand-to-hand? Right. So now the combatives program. So I bugged the shit out of them for like 2 or 3 years after I won this tournament. I said, because they kept asking me, what level combatives are you? Because there's 4 levels, right? So there's level 1, level 2, which is basic, and then there's level 3 and level 4, which is advanced. And you go to school for level 3 and level 4 so you can be an instructor. So I bugged the fuck out of these guys forever. I was like, dude, how do I go down to Fort Benning, win this fucking tournament, and you guys don't send me to school to learn how to do this shit and teach? So finally I got them to send me to 1 and 2, and then last year, about April, they sent me to what they call the Master Combatives Instructor course down at Fort Benning. And I'll tell you what, it's no joke. Like, I would technically, whatever, there's better situations that you get in. I mean, you go down there, it's a fight camp. Like, you're down there, you're putting fucking gloves on, mouthpiece, you're sparring every day. It's 8 hours. You're doing stand-up in the morning, and you're doing some wrestling in the afternoon, and then jiu-jitsu in the evening. And, I mean, that's how they break it down. Wow. But I was like, well, what about the weapons? Like, so they added weapons to it, and now the weapons training is getting a lot better. I think the MMA is getting a lot better as far as, like, they're putting things together. The problem is that when we train, we don't train in gear. I'm like, dude, some guy grabs my assault pack and they start twisting me around. How the fuck am I supposed to, like, throw a triangle choke? How am I supposed to hit a Kimura on you when the dude's grabbing my backpack and he's like swinging me around? Right. So it's like the practicality of some of the stuff that they're teaching doesn't really make sense. So the only thing that I really gained from it, because the MMA part of it, like all the jiu-jitsu and the wrestling and the stand-up, we do way better shit civilian side. That's white belt, blue belt shit, right? But the military part of it, the transitioning from your primary to secondary and so on and so forth, that kind of stuff, I mean, that's legit. So, I mean, that's kind of the basis for it, Like, I don't like talking shit about our Army programs, but, I mean, they know. I mean, because the guys were coming to me afterwards, after practice, and they were like, hey, man, would you show me some stuff? Like, when I'm talking to the instructors, I'm like, because I just told them I was a brown belt. So they're like, hey, man, like, didn't realize you were a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. Like, I actually got into it with one of the instructors one day because he was fucking just running his mouth. Like, we were doing wrestling rounds, and, like, I'm hitting double legs and, like, just tossing people, and he's like, I expected more from you. I expected your wrestling to be better. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? Like, fuck you, dude. Like, so at the end of the day, we would do rounds, and everybody would get together, and, like, the instructors would jump in. And I got in front of him, and then they said switch, so he moved to the next guy. And I was like, I'm gonna figure out a way to roll with this dude. I don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna fuck him up. So I finally get in front of him, and the dude was huge. I mean, he was like 6 foot something, just a big fucking dude, right? And he's like, slaps my hand, knuckle bump, whatever. And then he shoots in on me right away, and I loop choke the fuck out of him, put him to sleep. And like the first sergeant, the commander standing up top, and like this little dude, 3'6", all right, and tapping this dude that's like 6 foot, and they're like, and he's an instructor, like, who the fuck is that guy? So they come down, and it's like, dude, why were you sandbagging? You didn't tell us you were a fucking brown belt in jiu-jitsu. I was like, well, nobody asked. You guys thought I was a fucking shitty-ass wrestler, apparently, because that's what you kept saying the whole time I was here, So, I mean, it's just stuff like that. Like, they're just not on the same level, It's just, it's training. Training is what it is, It's just, it's vanilla. It's for the masses, It's like a bunch of white belts.
Yeah, that's interesting. and just give them a gun and get out there.
Right.
So when did you get your black belt?
I got my black belt. April. Yeah, April. Yeah.
Nice.
Congrats.
So
man.
yeah, thanks,
Nice.
man. Yeah, I mean, am I a black belt? Yeah, technically I'm a black belt by belt, but I feel like I got shit ton to learn now. I'm like, yeah, I'm a black belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of black belts I got to compete against now. So,
So do you do the IBJJF tournaments and everything like that?
Yes. I mean, I'm pretty religious about doing Chicago Open at least once a year, if not both. I've done Masters Worlds twice. Didn't fare well for me. Lost to the guys that won it both times. Yeah. I won no-gi worlds. I mean, obviously, I sit here and say that, I'm black belt in gi jiu-jitsu, but I love no-gi. Like,
Yeah.
that's, my thing. Like,
Yeah.
But you won the USA Wrestling Trials.
Yes.
In the gi.
Yes.
Can you explain to me what this is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so USA Wrestling is the functioning body for freestyle and Greco and folk style wrestling in the United States. And they're also part of the Olympic Committee, right? So like the OIC recognizes USA Wrestling as the functioning body of wrestling in the United States. So the guys that win at the trial level, they're the ones that make up the team to go to the Olympics and go to the World Championships. So there's another organization called the United World Wrestling, and they're out of Italy and other places, but Italy, I believe, is where their location is, and they basically run all of the world's wrestling world championships. So they decided a few years ago, after FILA kind of went crooked and crazy, when UWW took over, that they were going to adopt this grappling. Basically, what grappling is, first of all, is it's a mix of everything. They've come up with a rule set. They're 5-minute matches. They all start on their feet just like normal. But there's two versions. There's a gi and there's a no gi. Belts don't matter. Black belt can go against a white belt. Doesn't matter. Very similar to ADCC, I think. I mean, I think they're very, very similar. Points are given for takedowns. If you pull guard, you give up 2 points. So you better be really fucking good off your back.
Right.
Submission attempts are scored. Guard passing, there's no D on belly points, there's mount points for mount points, so on and so forth. Yeah. There's extra points for amplitude on takedowns. And, so basically USA Wrestling kind of had to adopt this because the UWW says, hey, man, we're trying to get grappling put in the Olympics. I think like I said, there was a push to try to get it in this past season, and it just didn't take because of all the garbage that was going on down in Rio, I believe, and then that was kind of a story that I got, third party, whatever. So they were still going to have a world championship. So the world championship, it was in Belarus last year. So basically you show up to the trial, just like you do at an ADCC trial. You win your weight class, and the finals is generally best 2 out of 3. So they get the true guy. They don't want just some turd that accidentally won a match. And then you get the true guy. So you win it, they do the gi and no gi, and then you go overseas and you compete against all these other countries that are doing the same thing. What I think gets lost is like these jiu-jitsu guys don't understand is like there's a lot of Russians out there that do a lot of grappling. And it may not be considered jiu-jitsu, but they're fucking mean and they're fucking badass. And like these guys are like
sambo too.
Yes, and that's part of it is like this grappling style, gi or no gi, it doesn't matter. It's the pure grappler. Like, so this is what I kind of love about it. It's kind of like where MMA first started. Like the guy was the best at what they do wins. You didn't have this hybrid dude that came in with all these good shit. He was really good at stand up and really good at wrestling. Really good. I mean, these guys are like, they're fucking good at their craft. And it's kind of like you get to see, hey, is Sambo better in jiu-jitsu? Is wrestling better than, it's just like you get to see, is wrestling better in judo? It's like all these questions that people have, like this gets to happen. You get to see it. Like the gi guys are all judo dudes. And then, the Americans are all wrestlers. So like, the way judo's gone, you can't attack the legs anymore. So now it's like these guys are, I'm blast doubling these judo dudes. You're not tossing my ass on my head.
Right.
So it's like I like it. It's pure, you know, like it's not tainted yet. I mean, I'm sure at some point there'll be more rules and people, but again, this year they had the trials in Vegas alongside of the U.S. Open, which is the biggest wrestling tournament in the country. And it's freestyle Greco, and then they had this grappling trials. And there's some big dogs that showed up. I mean, I feel like I'm a big dog at this point, you know, because I made a team last year. And then, you know, Josh Hinger, you know, blowing everything up right now, decided he's going to show up and do it. And he annihilates everybody. I will tell you, and I'm sure he'll admit to it, but I took one of our blue belts. I mean, Jake Hockenberry, stud, man. This kid's a fucking stud. I mean, just remember this name because this kid's going to be something. But I took him, you know, we've been training pretty hardcore for a couple months prior to this, and we went out and he took Hanger the whole time, 5-0, first match. Like, I've never seen Josh walk off a mat and lay down after he was done. Like, he was fucking wore the fuck out, you know, like wore the fuck out. Like, this kid took it to him. Like, he said, I don't give a fuck who you are, you know, like I get an opportunity to compete against you. You know, and like I said, eventually it works itself out, and the you know, the guy that's more experienced, the better guy at the point where it's. But I tell you what, Jake gave him like everything he had.
They must be doing some kind of work downstairs. I mean, obviously, we're doing this podcast at 11 a.m.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Normally, there's no one here.
This is the first morning podcast we've done.
This is the first morning podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Like your cherry?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So your boy's a blue belt. What's his name again?
Jake Hockenberry.
Okay, so Hinger beats him 5-0, but is like dead afterwards.
Yes,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
no, he comes out it's the second match, and you know, Jake pushes the pace, and then ends up getting put in a guillotine or a hingertine, I guess you can call it now, right? Yeah, you got a DVD.
Yeah.
We knew it was going to happen eventually. We just, you know, Jake was pushing the pace because I was like, get after him, he's tired, you know, like, go on, go get him, you know, and Josh was like, fuck you, man. He's looking at me the whole time, shaking his head like, fuck you, Aaron. You know, I was like, all right, man. You know, whatever.
I'm gonna win. Do I have to be exhausted?
Win. Yeah, exactly. Right. You know, like, yeah, you shut the fuck up, dude.
Right.
At toast. You know,
right. Anyone else out there that we would know of?
Like I said, my buddy that he's trained. I've trained with him for years. Carlos Soto. He's a stud. I don't know, like, name wise. Like, there's some guys like you just. I don't know. You know, like, they're good, they're black belts, but like, I don't fucking know who they are. You know, like, I really don't know who they are. I do know, like, guys like Josh Barnett and Jeff Munson and you know, Misha Tate, they've tried out for this team. This team's been around for like 7 or 8 years. You know, it's just, it hasn't been a big deal until the last 2, because I know, like, there's more money now, and like, JiuJitsu blew up, and, you know, obviously MMA blew up, and like, they're really trying. I think they're really seriously trying to get this in like 2020 or 2024. Wow. So I'm looking at the future, you know, and the future for me is grappling, and it's going to be no gi. Like, I mean, the gi, yes, they're doing 2 teams just to kind of, you know, but I think it's going to be no gi, and I mean, let's be honest, like, the craze is like, I'd go and watch a super fight. I want to watch a no-gi super fight. Like, I like EBI. Like, I'm not going to watch gi guys. Okay, you know, I just don't. I don't want to watch it. You know,
no gi's faster, more exciting.
I don't even want to train it. Like, I'll be honest with you, I only do it because I have to, and I really don't want to. You know, like, I'd just rather do no-gi. You know, no-gi. Like, I give this speech to people because, like, some people get like you know, like, I need it. The people keep telling me I need to do both. I'm like, dude, I'm a grown ass fucking man, dude. If I don't want to fucking do the gi shit, like, I ain't doing it. Like, it ain't happening. You know, like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, what makes me happy. You know, like, it's my journey. Leave me alone. Exactly. You know, like, let me do what I want to do. Like, don't talk shit. You know? Yeah, I hear you. I mean, like, you get to a certain point in your life, you're like, dude, this is what I want to do. Like, you know, like, I don't care if somebody comes to me with a fitness goal. You know, they come into me and they say, hey, coach, I just want to lose weight. Okay. Like, they shouldn't be pressured to fucking compete. They shouldn't be pressured to do this and do that. Just, okay, fair enough, dude. What do you need from me to help you get to that goal? Right. You know, like, that's where I'm at. You know, like, that's where I am with being a coach. Like, if somebody comes to me and they say, man, I want to do this and I want to do that, I'm like, what can I do to help you get there? You know, like, that's what I want to do. And it's like, for me, I'm the same way. Like, this is all I want to do right now. It's like, I want to do a lot of no-gi shit. There's some big tournaments that I want to do, and I really don't have any desire to put it on. I'll put it on, train just to train, but I mean, I don't, you know, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
Would you
fuck.
like to do an EBI?
Yeah, absolutely. Like that. I mean, listen, like I know my strength and my weaknesses, and my weaknesses right now are submission only, just because I don't have that fucking mentality. Like I mean, I need to get it.
The funk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's what it is pretty much.
Yeah, it's the funk. Like I don't have that mentality. Like I know what I am. Like I mean, I'm the first one in the points tournament. I'll fuck you up. Like I'll fuck you up.
Yeah,
like
you were born and bred a points guy your whole life. Since 4.
Yeah, man. Like I'm not losing those matches.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna fucking lose it. Like I don't care. Like I'm gonna do whatever I can. If I gotta grab your balls and stick my thumb up your butt, I'm just kidding. You know, I'm gonna win those points matches.
Right.
You know, but the submission only ones, that's a new world for me, and I want to tap into it a little bit. You know, I mean, I don't just want to be one dimensional my whole life. You know, and I also, you know, I want to evolve. You know, like I feel like that's the evolution. I think like this no gi thing is the evolution. Like I think that's where it's going to end up. And if it's going to get in the Olympics, man, I'm telling you right now, like that's the version. It's not going to be gi. Like I think that's why they're doing both, because they're trying to figure it out. But like the guys that are legit are like doing the no gi shit. Like that's that's the bottom line. You know, I mean, for me, like I said, I just that's what I want to do. Like I want to evolve. I want to do an EBI. I'm going to do ADCC, you know, next time around. Nice. Like I missed it this year, and I didn't get to go to the trials, and I'm going to do it. You know, like that's my goal. Is like, I mean, I love their rule set. I think that the first half being submission only and the second half being points.
Paul likes that too.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, I think it's great. I've done one before, and I thought it was great. You know, I lost in the finals because I got subbed. You know, I was like, fuck. You know, this guy caught me, you know, in a goofy ass triangle in the finals. You know, in the first 4 minutes. Now, if I had got to that second 4 minutes, he would have been fucked. But you know, but the bottom line of it is that it's cool, it's fun, it's interesting, and it's fast paced. And if people are going to watch this as a sport, like if they're going to truly tune in to ESPN and watch jiu-jitsu, it's not going to be the gi. Right. It's just not. It's just not. I mean, there's a place for it, and I love it. It's tradition. But I also believe, too, that a belt is not indicative of your talent. Like, yes, I'm a black belt. There's fucking purple belts that kick my ass. I'm not going to lie, dude. There's guys out there that are good. They're fucking good. Knowledge-wise, I mean, I'm old, man. Like, I'm 40 years old. Like, yeah, maybe when I was 28, you know, and if I was a black belt at 28, I would have fucking destroyed that kid, you know? But these dudes are good, man. They're good. They get after it. They're good at what they do. Right. You know, I mean, a grappler's a grappler. Like, I came into jiu-jitsu with 30 years of wrestling. Like, you're telling me that I'm a fucking white belt? No, I'm not. I'm not a white belt. Yeah. I have to say I'm a white belt because jiu-jitsu says I have to be a white belt, but I'm not a white belt. I'm not. I mean, I got grappling experience. Like, I came in with a wealth of knowledge. I just needed to learn the ins and outs of jiu-jitsu. But that's why I love grappling, because grappling is grappling. Like, and yes, you learn the other aspects of it, you know, but grappling is grappling. Like,
so how long did it take you to get promoted to blue?
Actually, James did it pretty quick. So what was happening is, like, I go to these tournaments and I'd compete as a white belt in the gi, and then I'd do expert no gi, and I'd win. And these other instructors be like, who the fuck is this guy, and why is he a white belt?
Yeah.
You know, like, I remember I did a OGC, which is I think it's a AGC now, it was an Ohio tournament, and I competed against one of Sean Hammond's purple belts, and I was a white belt. And he was like his guy, like his lightweight guy. Like, he was pretty good, and I didn't know him, and I didn't know he was a fucking purple belt. It was no gi, so I just took him down, and it was a good match. I mean, we got after it, and he was jiu-jitsu-y, and I was wrestler, and and I had beaten him. And I remember, I think James told me that Sean came to me and said, "Who the fuck is this guy? You know, like, what's his rank?" James was like, he's a white belt. He just started, and he's like, no, no, like, I mean, like, it's one of those things. I think it was like 6 months. I think how I got my blue belt was James said, you want to go to no gi pans. He said, if you go to no gi pans, you know, because you have to be a blue belt to compete there. So if you go, I'll give you a blue belt. I was like, okay, fair enough. So I went. I didn't do well that year. It was the very first time I did an IBJJF tournament. I was like, whatever. And then, like, 3 months later, I was like, dude, I'm going to conquer this IBJJF thing, because I've never done a day where I weigh in mat side. That's the very first tournament. So I
Yeah.
cut weight because I didn't know any better. Like I was like, I showed up. We drove all the way out to New York. All right, I get on the fucking scale and I lose first round, and I'm like, I'm just shitty. I'm like, fuck this shit, you know. And it was a good match. And the dude I lost to was a wrestler, and him and I just got after it. Right. And I got, you know, I think I got pseudo halfway taken down, but then I popped back up, and they gave him 2 points, but it really wasn't. It was more like an advantage, but I lost nonetheless. Right. And I was just shitty, and I was like, dude, I got to figure this shit out. So, like, I think the next IBJJF tournament that was close in distance was Chicago. And, you know, I went to James and said, hey, I'm going to go up to Chicago and do the IBJJF tournament. He says, all right, whatever. You know. So my wife and I and the kids, we came up here, and I had like 8 or 9 matches that day, and I just fucking smoked everybody. So I was like, I was like, all right, I get it now. All right, so I need to watch my weight. I need to compete up a weight class. I need to, you know, this is what I need to do. So, right. I mean, I still don't, like, I don't really consider IBJJF as like you don't qualify. You know, like they say worlds, you know, I'm like, worlds is not really worlds. Like right. ADCC worlds is worlds, you know, like this UWW worlds is worlds because like we qualify, you know, like
right.
You have to go through a tournament to get to the tournament.
Right. I mean, I just signed up for World's Master. I mean, like, it shouldn't, you know what I mean?
Right,
like, why am I,
right, yeah.
I'm just a fucking nobody purple belt, you know?
Well, you just don't know who the fuck's going to show up,
right,
man.
Right.
Like, you could show up and you just, hey, man, yeah, I'm the best guy in this bracket. Absolutely, you know? But maybe somebody didn't come, you know? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I like the fact that people call me a world champ, but, like, the bottom line of it is like, I showed up. Maybe right. somebody didn't show up that day that could have beat me. Yeah, you know, I don't know.
Yeah. Like the Abu Dhabi World Pro, like those are 16 of the best guys, and they're all going to show up.
Absolutely, and they're getting paid. You know, I mean, I got to pay for a medal. Like, you know, like I mean, the days for me like that, doing that kind of shit are like over. Like, I don't want to pay for a medal. Like. Right. If I'm going to compete anymore, like I'm going to compete at the big dogs that at the end of the rainbow, there's some money involved.
What about like a fight to win?
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
You know,
that'd be good.
Well, we were going to have one in Indianapolis.
What happened?
And then they canceled it because I had signed up and they accepted my application and then cool. just didn't happen. So,
but you would travel out to Chicago for that because they have it.
Oh fuck yeah, I would. Right? I mean, at this point. The downfall for me is that I'm limited to how many tournaments I can do a year. I'm in the Army. So, like, I get fucking drill weekend. Oh, of course, drill weekend's on the same fucking weekend as Worlds. Right. Oh, it's the same fucking weekend as, I mean, like, the Army can be the most inconvenient thing in the whole fucking
world.
And
you can't say no to them.
I mean, you can and you can't. Like, you can be like, hey, can I have this drill off? And they're like, fuck you. I'm like, okay, fuck me. All right. So you have to go to work. Yeah. And sometimes you get a good commander and you're like, because I mean, that's what happened to me last year. It was like my drill was on the weekend that I was supposed to go to Belarus. And I was like, listen, man, like, I'm on Team USA. Like, this is a big deal to me. Like, this is a big deal. This should be a big deal for you because this is some publicity. Like, this is, you know, regardless of maybe this isn't like, you know, maybe Andre Galvo's not on this team, maybe whatever, but this is a big deal.
I'm representing the country. I'm not going on a fucking cruise or something.
Right,
you know?
right. So, like, exactly. Let me fucking go. And he was like, oh, yeah, absolutely. You know, so, I mean, there's certain clauses to that where they're like, yeah, okay, just come in another weekend and work and then we'll let you go. But, I mean, my thing is, like, I can only do like certain weekends. So I'm like, dude, I'm always worried. Like when this IBJJF schedule comes out, I'm like looking, fuck. Yeah, fuck. You know, and just like, dude, I got to pick my battles here.
Yeah. Speaking of Andre Galvo, I saw something on Fight to Win 38. So I was trying to watch Fight to Win 38, and we tried streaming it, and that's with Kyotera and with Mancy. And then I'm like, well, let me just see who won. So I'm going down the list of like, you know, winners, you know, how they won. And I see Andre Galvo defeats so-and-so. But in parentheses next to this guy's name, Andre Galval, says, not the world champion. I'm like, that's kind of rude, man.
That's kind of fucked up.
He's still a jiu-jitsu black belt.
Right.
His name's Andre Galval, but you have to like in parentheses put like not the world champion.
Not the one you're thinking
right.
of. Yeah.
That's kind of like a slap in the face a little bit,
It's
right?
kind of rude, but how else do you say it?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe
that's
Andre
true.
Galval from wherever,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, not
Yeah.
like
Not
or-
Atos.
Yeah, not Atos
Yeah.
or not the world champion.
the world
Can he
champion.
be a world champion? Maybe.
I mean,
But the fuck?
fair enough.
In
Yeah, I mean, I
parentheses,
get
a
it.
scrub compared to the
Yeah.
real
Right.
Andre Galval.
Like, I want to see them both go. You know, like
mean-
compete against yourself.
It's not like he was, it's not like he's a purple belt. He's the black belt. Andre Galval,
Yeah.
another one, second.
That's kind of fucked up.
I wonder why Fight to Win canceled the indie show. Do you guys not get
you know
enough
what?
people
Honestly, I
signed
think it
up?
was Team James Clingerman versus Team James Clingerman. Like,
Yeah.
I really think it was.
Oh, really?
Dude, like, first of all, like, I mean, I give James and AJ a lot of credit. They're pretty good at knowing talent and going out and, you know, like, so you start a school in Indianapolis, or you start a school in the Indianapolis area or somewhere around that. You got to realize that there's really only one school. Like, James has been there forever, and all the best competitors really train out of that school. Like, that's just how it is.
Yeah.
And when, you know, he promotes someone to black belt, i.e. like me, because I'm probably going to start my own school someday, they go off and they start a school, and they're affiliate.
Right.
So, like, you know, Justin Curtis was probably our most recent one, and he started a school in Brownsburg, which is like 30 minutes from Greenwood, and, you know, he is part of the association. And then, you know, James is a real good friend, Matt Strata, a real good friend of mine, black belt as well, up in Zionsville, which is another 30 minutes north. Right. And then, you know, Jason Kessler, a brown belt, he's the other part of Indy. He's on the northeast side of Indy now, and he's got a school. And then, you know, Mick Williams has a school down in Bloomington.
So
and
that's
it's
the
like,
pool that they're picking from.
And it's just like, well, okay, so all the Teams JAC guys are fucking signing up for these tournaments, and they don't have anybody to compete against but themselves, you know? Yeah. So then it's like, you know, Fisher's BJJ versus, you know, IBJJA. Well, we're all on the same fucking team. Right. So you don't want to, you know, like, you do, you know, like, I don't care, you know, like, I'll compete. But, I mean, it's just like, they're friends. We all train together, you know? So it's like, where are the Carlson Gracie guys? Like, are they going to sign up? You know, because there's a school down the road. You know, so Alan Stockman, good guy, dude. I love the dude, you know, but there's just not a lot of competitors over there. Sure. Like, they just don't compete, you know? And, you know, Marcelo Montero, which, you know, I probably shouldn't say that name because James would be like, fuck that guy, you know? But, like, you know, yeah, I mean, he doesn't have... You know, he doesn't have any competitors. I mean, there's just nobody there. So it's like there's just a monopoly, and they own it, and that's just the bottom line. And, you know, the closest one is like Lafayette, and, you know, like, and Carlos, like I said, he's a good friend of mine, dude. I love the dude to death, and he runs an outstanding school. You know, but they're an hour and 15 minutes from Indianapolis. Right. You know, so it's like. There's nobody close.
So then you come to Chicago. That's
so you come to Chicago. This is why I come up here so much to compete, because, I mean, I don't. Right. You know, I mean, there's not. I mean, outside of, I mean, and James and AJ run their own tournament.
Yeah, but to get on a Fight to Win card, though, that'd be tough. Because, I mean, I think there's enough people. I mean, if you're Seth Daniels and the crew, and the show's going on in Chicago. Aren't you going to put Chicago guys on the card?
And
they're going to sell tickets.
Indiana? I'm sure Indiana, because you bring a whole crew.
I mean, they should.
Maybe we get a rematch, Javier versus
Javier Palomo. Yeah,
maybe get a little rematch.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
I mean,
maybe, don't play footsies with them.
No, fuck no, dude. I learned my lesson.
Save those fucking feet.
I learned my lesson for sure, man. I was limping around for
you can't footlock him either.
No,
like
I'm not even gonna try.
His feet they can't be footlocked.
Yeah, no.
Like hooves. I mean, he doesn't even have feet.
Right.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy, man.
Eddie Cummings, however, did heel hook him. He said.
Did, yes. Yeah. Eddie Cummings.
So you have to be Eddie Cummings or better.
Yeah, exactly.
To heel hook
Eddie Cummings or better. There you go.
That's pretty awesome. Yeah, dude. I mean, I gave him a lot of credit. Like, I mean, at first it was like, oh, he's a purple belt. I was like, dude, he's fucking good, man. Yeah, like, I don't give a shit. Like, that's exactly what I'm saying, man. Like,
purple belt with 20 years of catch wrestling experience.
Belts are not indicative of
for sure. Like, in his case, for sure, purple belt is, even for me I roll with a lot of people, and I don't see Javi like. I don't see Javi as a purple belt at all.
No.
Like he's super dangerous.
I mean, I know just like not just catch wrestling, but like judo. I mean, like the dude's got fucking
judo black belt.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, come on. Like, I mean, at first I was like, fuck, and then I was like, dude, this guy's. I mean, I'm not gonna like you sit here and stew on this one too long. I'm gonna move on.
Yeah,
right. But I mean, shit. Like, that brings me back to my point, man. Grappling is grappling. If you've got that kind of grappling experience, man, like you can't deny that. That shit, it's real. You know. I mean,
you guys should definitely get together and train because he's kind of jumping into the IBJJF kind of format now.
Right.
Like he's given points a shot.
Yeah.
And it's new to him.
Yeah.
And you're
I love
the
it.
opposite.
Flip it around, right.
Yeah.
We can give each other pointers and move up the ranks. You know, like I mean,
and relatively the same size.
Absolutely. Like
Javi would call it. We're both fun sized,
bite-sized fun.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I mean, it's hard to find guys my size. Really, it is. Like in our school. I mean, you were there. Like like I was like when I saw you, I was like, fuck yeah, like I'm chopping at the beat. Then I was like, fuck, he's my size. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, there's like
destroying me.
Everybody's a goddamn monster in my school. I'm like, this is bullshit.
Zito walks in. Zito walks in. I don't wrestle. Okay, let me know when wrestling is over.
James didn't really tell me it was a wrestling. He's like, oh yeah, it's just no gi, just go do it. Yeah, okay, cool, man. Yeah, it was great, but it was great. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't like a normal like. It was, man. That positional sparring. Was fucking. It's really good.
It's no joke. Like
really good.
I got guys that come in like they're scared. Like I get it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They're like, I ain't coming to your class. Like, you're fucking crazy, dude. Like I'm not coming to your class. I'm like, no, listen, man. Like come to my class. All I ask is that when you step on the mat, you got an hour. You step on the mat, you don't leave. Like don't sit. Like get your ass kicked, but don't sit, man. You're gonna get better. And like I've got some white belts in there, man. Like they don't even like people don't know they're white belts because they're like, dude, they're getting after it. Right. They're like because they're getting so good so fast because we do this bad position stuff so frequently, and it's like that's like repeating a drill at full speed. You know, like okay, we're working on. Getting out of side control. Well, you can drill getting out of side control all day, but are you really drilling getting out of side control?
I mean, head and arm triangle.
Right.
Get out.
Yeah. Yeah. We put him in subs.
Bro, I was going against, I don't know I forgot who he was, but he was ginormous. And I'm like, okay, are you serious? So I'm like, all right. So he puts me in head. And I'm like, this is so fucked up. He's huge, man. He's so big. I'm like, I'm getting fucking tapped like immediately. So I stuck it out, man. I don't know. He didn't tap me. Thank God. I just held out, man. He's like, man, you're so strong. I'm like, dude, I don't know how I did that, but I was just every inch of space. You got to dig deep, man.
Yeah.
You just got to dig deep and be like, okay, I'm in a shitty position. Head and arm fully sunk in. And you got to just sit there and survive. Fuck, dude. It really shows you what you're made of. When you get leave his class, you're like, fuck, man, I could do anything. Fuck that. I mean, that's the type of like feeling you get. Yeah. It's great, man. I felt great.
No wonder you're hard to choke.
Yeah, right.
Thanks to Aaron, man.
I definitely need more training with him for sure.
No neck, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No shit. They do it all the time. Man, it ain't fair. You ain't got no fucking neck. I was like, dude, come on, man. Like, you got no fucking neck, man. There's no fair. I was like, all right, man.
I got clots. Well,
I got clots. Man. Fuck you, man. Of course, then James always tops me, well, I got shot. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, how do you top that? I can't top that, man. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I can't top it. I got
James, man. What a good dude.
He is good, dude. Yeah.
I was telling Zito, like, off mic one I go, that was fucking crazy about James. I was like, I can't believe the guy who got shot in the face is way better looking than I am. Like, got shot in the face.
I know, no shit, right?
That's crazy, man.
No shit.
Yeah. So how are you off of your back now?
Honestly, like so again, those bad position drills really started getting, me working on my guard. I prefer half guard. Half guard is a very wrestler guard, like I think. But yeah, man,
because you like to come up to
absolutely
dog fight.
I mean, I have been told that like, my guard is probably one of the hardest ones to pass in our school, and that's saying a lot because we got a lot of really good guard players. Now my transition is like what kind of so like my game's simple. Like here's my game. Always be on top, right? So even if I'm on bottom, how do I get back up, right? Like I'm not looking unless I'm ditching for like the last 15, 20 seconds of a match for a sub. I'm not going to be trying to pull subs off of my back. I'm going to sweep you. I'm going to get the fuck back up on top, but I'm not really looking to sub you there. Like, that's not my game. If you take me down, then you're pretty fucking good because I don't feel like I can get taken down. Like, I feel like I'm untaken. I mean, it's not going to happen. Right. And if it is, then I'm going to have to get back up. Like, I'm going to get back up on top. Right. So my game's pretty simple. So, like, my guard game plays to me getting back on top. I play a lot of deep half. Play a lot of Lucas. Lucas is my guard, so I'll play a lot, Leche guard.
What's Lucas?
So James teaches it a lot. It's basically you're using a Leche hook, from a half guard, and you kind of reap that near knee away by using that fucking your heel to hook their heel. So when I'm in half guard, my top leg is kind of hooking the outside leg. Okay, yeah, and it's really hard. It's like I can't get knee bar there. Right. So and they can't pass because and they really get shitty. Like I don't know if it's because I have midget legs or what it is, but people are like, dude, I can't get the fuck out of this. Like I'm like literally hanging on by a toenail, and they can't get it. But it opens enough space for me to take their back. Yeah. So I get a lot of opportunities like that, but I'm able to find little holes through people's legs. So that's kind of the reason why I play that game, But again, like competition-wise, like I've been playing it a lot. Like I spent the last year and a half just like I'll pull guard on almost everybody in the gym now. There's days where I'm like, fuck that. I don't want to play off my back. Yeah. But most of the time, I force myself to do though. I mean, like we do those bad position drills, and somebody's got me mounted. Like, okay, like go. Okay, so my first thing is how do I get back to a position that I feel comfortable getting out from? Okay, well, boom, 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 I get back to half guard. Boom. Now I can start working my half guard game. So that's kind of how I do it. And that's why we do submissions too, man. Like, I don't want to be put in a submission for the first time and freak the fuck out. Right. Like, I just don't. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's like these really good wrestlers will tell you, like, I mean, I was very similar. I get put on my back in a wrestling match. Well, I don't ever get put on my back in the room. So I get taken down and I get put on my back against a guy maybe that's not as good as I am, but he surprises me and he takes me down, puts me on my back. I'm probably going to get pinned. Why? Because, well, I don't work on how to get off my fucking back because I'm not supposed to be on my back, right? So it's the same shit. That's the same philosophy that I have. It's like, dude, if you don't work on it and you get there, what the fuck is going to happen? Are you going to freak the fuck out or are you going to get out? Are you going to weather the storm? Because my bread and butter is my conditioning. My conditioning wins. Right. So you may be able to catch me right at the beginning, but if we go into deep water, you're fucked. Right. Like, this is the bottom line. Like, I'm going to outwork you. It's just going to happen. So what do I have to do to get to that point? Okay, so I may get caught up in something shitty. It's happened. Like, fucking... I hate to admit it, but I came up to Chicago Open and did no gi earlier this year, and this dude had me in a fucking triangle for 3 fucking minutes. Ugh. Like 3 fucking minutes. I'm like, dude, really? Like, I'm just sitting there the whole time going, fuck. And it's just like, but if I don't train how to get out of those positions, man, like I can't just say, oh, I won't get in one. Well, fuck, dude. Like, how do you know you're not going to get in one? Right, exactly. Like, there's times where, like, I'll be going with a white belt, and I'll just fucking do some weird fucking shit and end up rolling, and they just move a weird fucking way because they don't even realize what the hell they did, and I'm in something. And I'm like, God damn it, I can't let this white belt tap me right now. Right. Like, this shit can't happen, right? But, dude, it happens. So the bottom line, and that's the other part of it, too. Like, these guys know about me that I'm not going to let them, but I'm in the suck with them. So that's part of it, is like I try to lead by example. So they know if I'm trying to do this, like if I'm letting a fucking white belt get rear naked choking on me with the hooks and everything else, and he may tap me. Right. And I might just have to fucking accept it. Like he might tap me. And I hope he does, because that means his technique's correct. Right. Maybe I don't get out. But at least he knows that, hey man, I'm willing to fucking put myself in that scenario. Right. So you best be too.
Right.
You know, and if I'm going to do fucking sprints at the end of practice, maybe you need to get your ass up and get on the line and fucking do them too.
Right.
How about it? You know, it's just stuff like that I think that I haven't trained there, and I want to go to Atos sometime and train, because I know a lot of people that go there, and I know Nikki's out there right now. She actually messaged me not too long ago. She's like, Professor asked me if I wanted it to stay. Do you think I should? I'm like, fuck yeah! What are you talking about? Stay,
yeah.
Absolutely. You fucking don't. If you come home, I'm gonna kick your ass. Right. I'm gonna smash you as much as I can.
We told her she should pre-pack before going.
Right.
Because
just bring all your shit, just in case.
Just in case.
Right. I mean, you go, but I mean, I know when Christian came in last week to James's and he taught. I mean, dude, he's like me. He's like, go.
Yeah.
Just fuck drill. What I said, drill. I didn't say fucking talk, drill. You know, it's like, yeah, I love it.
Right.
I mean, that's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. Like, you know, hold them to a standard.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you're gonna have your fundamentals class, you have your fundamentals class, and you know, so that's when they kind of learn. They got their questions, their Q&A, but then you have to have the next level.
Yep.
You know, there has to be that next level. You know, those guys that are done, they're kind of past that.
Yep.
They know this shit now. Now what they need to know is how all this other shit, and they need to know work ethic.
Yep.
Like, they need to know what a grind is. Like, they say, I'm doing the grind. This is my third jiu-jitsu. Did you really do jiu-jitsu this morning?
Right.
Did you? Or did you just take a fucking selfie on Facebook and post it on Facebook? I mean, because, we joke about that, too. It's like, well, if I don't take a picture, it didn't happen, you know, type shit. Like, no shit.
I was telling Paul that. I'm like, dude, I stopped. Like, I used to take, like, right, get your class, you take your picture. I'm like, you know, I don't have time for that
Nobody
shit.
gives a fuck that you trained today.
I'm so fucking, I'm so over. Like, my Facebook, like, I stopped posting shit on Facebook. I'm just like,
get you.
I'm done. I'm like, I'm here. I'm fucking trained. I'm not worried about, like, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm just fucking
Oh,
watching.
absolutely.
And I think it's just because, like, the way Andre teaches class, he's just like, it's fucking work.
Yeah.
We're here to work.
Yeah.
You know, and I fucking love that. Like when Andre comes in, he's in just like that mood. You're just like, oh yeah, it's gonna be fucking on. And he's just like, let's go, da da. And you're just like, fuck yeah. And we're just repping. 10 more, fucking repping. And after you're done, and then we're time to spar, and he's picking everyone out for you. He's like, and you're just like, fuck yeah, man. It's who he wants me to go with. It's such a different feeling. And then
you don't have the energy to take a photo anymore.
Right? Yeah. You're not even thinking about that stuff, and it's just like it's fucking nice, you know. And then you look at the clock. It's like, oh, it's 8:30.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. Sweet, man. We're done. It's fucking 8:30. It's just nonstop, and you're done.
Absolutely.
It's great, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they fucking, like, this happened about, like, we didn't really have any competition classes, like, at our school. And me and Joel Blanton, world champion, I don't know if you guys know Joel, but he's down in Tennessee now, but he trained with us. He trained with Carlos a little bit up at Impact Zone. Phenomenal dude, great competitor. He won everything at brown belt. He got his black belt like 2 years ago, and you know he's trying to transition, kind of like I'm going to be for a little while, transition to that black belt, get his feet wet. But you know we were getting ready for Pans, and the very first time I went to Pans, I had a rough time, and I was like, I'm winning this motherfucker. What do I have to do to win this motherfucker? So we developed a competition class on Sunday at James's. And all these guys that were getting ready to go to Pans, I was like, I ran the wrestling, and then James ran the jiu-jitsu portion of it. So the first half of class, I warmed them up, and I did wrestling-related drills. And then the second half of class was jiu-jitsu-related drills, and then sparring from our feet to the floor. So we would come in, you know, we'd talk for a couple minutes, and then as soon as you stepped on the mat, there was like this quiet storm, like, fuck you. I mean, you could just see it. Like, we were all going to kill each other, right? So, you know, we started doing that competition class, and then I think what really developed some of these guys, like their meanness and toughness, we do a lot of hand fighting. Okay, so it's like grip fighting, same shit, but a lot of hand fighting and just aggressive and staying in somebody's face and not, you know, but not overcommitting to the point where you're falling into somebody's guard or so on and so forth. But just fuck you, just getting your aggression out, hand fighting. And then also on top of that, we did this takedown tiny drill. So the takedown tiny drill is basically you get about 5 or 6 guys in weight somewhere in weight class, you know, and you're out in the center. and they Shark Tank you basically. But your job is don't get taken down. Don't fucking get taken. I don't give a fuck how good your wrestling is, right, or how good it isn't.
Right.
Don't get taken down.
Right.
Because if you're going to dictate it, if you want to pull guard, that's great. But don't let him take you down.
Right.
You know, you initiate the guard pull. So the base of the drill is just don't get fucking taken down. So these dudes that were like not wrestlers like at all were like all of a sudden, I was getting pissed because I couldn't take him down. I was like, what the fuck, man? Like, so the shit works. Like, the hard nose, like, fuck you shit works. But it was like you said, like, we'd come in, it's like we start at noon, which is like a fucking, like, crazy. Like, it was like our church, you know? We start at noon, we you know, we go out there and we look at each other and then, you know, get after it. And then it's 2 o'clock and we're done.
Right.
You know? And, like, you're like, fuck, dude. I'm satisfied. Like, I have this high now that I just got after it for fucking 2 hours and I feel phenomenal. You know, it sucked. Every last minute of it sucked. But, you know, and all of us went out to pans and we fucking either won or placed.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like, dude, holy shit. Now that it worked. Like, that shit worked.
Definitely. I mean, when you create a class just for that, I mean, you get like-minded people. I mean, like,
yeah,
the type of personalities in a single academy are so vast. Everyone's there for a different reason.
Right. Sure.
You know? So it's hard to roll with someone who's like just there to lose weight or to make friends or develop some confidence, you know? To go super fucking like comp mode on that guy who might not be interested in competing at all, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know? But it depends. Like Tyler from Mineko's, like, dude, when we slap hands, I know what he's about. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, he's gonna fucking bring it. He knows I compete, although it's not like super high up on my priority list. He knows I'm game.
Right.
You know what I mean? And we go hard as fuck together. Other guys, you know, it's different.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of know. Yeah, that's what's nice when you go to cross train. You don't know.
Right.
You're kind of like, is this guy going to go fucking ape shit on me? Or is this going to be like, you know, flow roll? Or so it's always like a question.
Right.
I enjoy that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like there's certain people like you like as I said, you know, I mean, I've developed a good gauge on people now. You know, just I think it really came from wrestling, but like as soon as I bump knuckles with him, I'm like, this dude ain't gonna flow. He said it. Said he was but he ain't gonna. It's gonna be a full fuck you roll. Like I just know this is gonna happen. So you guard yourself a little bit. Like I never tell anybody that. Because I don't want to come across that way, and I don't want that person to think the flow roll was something different than, you know, like my version of a flow roll may be different than your version of a flow roll.
Right,
so
right.
I just try not to say that, you know, like I try not to say, hey man, just chill, you know, like let's just chill.
Right.
And I definitely don't say, hey man, my neck's bothering me today, so don't attack it, you know, because, but it's okay for me to jump on your fucking neck and twist it all day long, bro, but don't touch my neck, okay? Right. Don't touch my arm or my wrist, okay? Please don't touch my foot either, because it's been bothering me for the last month, right? So like, we got those guys, you know, you got those guys in your school, and you're just like, I know this going into this, that this guy's gonna. So like you just certain people you just don't touch. You know, you're just like I'm not gonna tell him we're flowing, but I'm gonna flow and I'm gonna let him go hard, and you know, and now if it gets chippy and I gotta fucking calm him down a little bit, I will. But I mean, this is the bottom line. I mean, I'm surely not gonna tell somebody that something's bothering me, because I hate those people that say, yeah, man, you know, I mean, it's just that I don't know, because I know you're going to tell me that, and then I'm vulnerable now, because now I can't touch that place. Right. Right? Because you just said, don't touch that. Right? I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like, so just, they don't roll. You know, like, hey, just guess what? Drill and like drill. Like, you know, like, who says you have to fucking roll today? Nobody, right?
That's true. Or, I mean, don't tell somebody not to attack something. Just tap super fucking early.
Exactly.
You know?
Like,
like as soon as they grab it,
like,
tap.
Right.
Sorry.
I think it's a pride thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, I guess I used to be that way, and now I don't fucking care.
I did that because my arm was jacked from a tournament, and I'm like, hey, just don't fucking go ape shit on my arm.
Well, I mean,
I don't care, you know, do whatever. But I've been rolling for the past few weeks now, and I don't even care, because I'm gonna if you get it, I'm just gonna tap. Yeah, it's no big deal. I just don't want you to like literally grab my arm and like fucking try to pull it out of the socket, do something stupid with it.
Right.
anything non-jiu-jitsu, I'll put that in quotes related.
Absolutely.
Just
no headbutts, no gooch locks,
the ones, I know not a lot of people no one in our school does any catch wrestling, but there are some catch wrestlers that out there that will just do some weird shit to you.
Yeah.
You're just like, I can't get this, but I'm going to do this. And you're like, what the fuck was that? I don't know. I just catch wrestling. What the fuck was that?
Why is my jaw breaking? Why are my teeth shattering in my mouth?
Weird. It's just weird. It's just weird shit.
Fuck?
It's like, catch as catch can. I don't know.
Dude, I got a gnarly jaw click going on. Dude, like really
bad. This is the way it is, man. My jaw's like that.
TMJ, man. Yeah, it's like eating. You don't eat anything. Like don't eat peanuts. I guess I don't know.
I told my dentist about it. He's like, "Well, stop doing what you're doing." I'm like, "It's not gonna happen."
Fuck you. No, but I wake up in the morning now, and it's like locked almost.
Really?
But yeah, because it's like, I'm one of those guys. I'm a mouth breather when I sleep.
Yeah. So am I. That's all right.
Like all great thinkers.
Yes.
Sleep with my
there
mouth
you go,
open.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, my jaw. It's just that's the way it is, man. Sometimes after some really hard, like defending my neck or anything like that, I'll just be afterwards. I'm like trying to like just stretch it out.
Yeah. Like it's like I constantly find myself doing that like clicking thing. Yeah. Like, do people think I'm like snorting blow in public? You know what I mean? Like, because I'm like always constantly messing with my jaw. You know,
it's jiu-jitsu, bro.
I swear to God, it's from jiu-jitsu. I'm not on coke.
Yeah. You gotta get another T-shirt made for that one. Nick Nietzsche, hurry up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, man, dude, I'm like sweating in here. I'm surprised you haven't said anything yet.
I mean, I'm sweating.
I know. I know we want to get. I don't know if we'll be able to get some training, but we can see what John's doing.
We're an hour and 40 so far.
Right. Yeah. Well, we go see if we get some training. I don't know.
Yeah.
John's out there. I know he said he had a women's class at 1:00, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, I don't know, like if it's like split, if you can split the mat or what, but we can go check it out.
Yeah, I mean, now I got no-gi shit, just so you guys know.
Like, oh, gotcha.
I came in, I said, that's it. If I get in training days, no-gi.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong. Anybody, anything coming up in like tournament-wise for you?
So the end of this month now, a guy that came into our school a couple weeks ago, his name is Mitch Hall. I name drop, he's a brown belt. But he said he did this combat wrestling. And I'm assuming it's Sambo, but, because combat wrestling sounds like Sambo to me.
Yeah,
but,
right.
But there's another Team USA. So he said it's a full expense paid trip if you qualify. So it's another trials.
Okay.
I said, well, what the fuck? I'm all into doing just whatever kind of grappling there is, man. Like,
yeah.
If it's grappling, let me try it. Like maybe I'm gonna suck at it. I don't know, but I'm gonna give it a shot, right? So I'm gonna go down there. It's in the St. Louis area, I believe, and it's like a 2-day tournament. You weigh in the night before, and then you compete, and then there's something going on Sunday. Make the team, and then they're supposed to go to Japan. I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm in. Sign me up, dude. I've never been to Japan.
Awesome.
Hopefully it's Tokyo and not some fucking off-site like bullshit, like
right.
But I mean, yeah. Nowhere. So yeah, I mean that's really the next thing, and that's really just like for shits and gigs. But I was gonna do Chicago, but I said this thing came up, and I was like, I probably just need to. Right now, I just need to get focused on going over to Azerbaijan is where we're going this year to compete for Team USA. Like last year, I got a bad taste in my mouth. I was winning the matches. I lost in the round before the medal rounds, and I was winning all my matches that I lost, and I I got wrist locked by a dude, just fucking folded my hand all the way back to my bicep, and I was like, I'm not tapping, and then all of a sudden it just started popping. So like I can't do push-ups. I do push-ups on my knuckles because it fucking hurts so bad. Yeah, it's fucked up, like permanently fucked up. And then I got this Ukrainian kid. I mean, this kid was like all full of spit and vinegar, right? So I take his ass down, and like I'm trying to pass his guard, and he's freaking the fuck out because he's like, this dude's gonna kick my ass. I don't think he's ever been beat. It's like one of those guys like if I get beat, they're gonna kill my family.
Right.
Like you could just tell, you could see it in his eyes. You're like, oh my god. So for whatever reason, I don't know what it is, and I sit here and I talk shit about that, but I'm like, for whatever reason, I like rolled a toe hold. Like I've been trying this rolling toe hold shit lately, like from a standing guard. So I'm trying to stand pass guard, and I roll to this toe hold, and I'm like, I got it, and I'm like, it's cracking. His foot's fucking crack. I'm like, he's gonna tap. No, again, here comes that, like, I just know now. I'm like, dude, this kid's not going to tap. Like, he's so not going to tap. Like, I'm going to keep squeezing it, but he's just not. I'm like, he's going to let this motherfucker break. Well, I didn't realize that he was attacking, because, I mean, like, a guy that's not kind of novice with foot locks, I didn't realize he was attacking mine, too.
Yeah.
So I'm in this, like, I'm all into, like, breaking this kid's foot, and he's attacking my foot. And the next thing I know, my foot just blows up. Like, it sounded like a goddamn shotgun. I was like, what the fuck? And the referee just stopped it. He was like, you're done. I was like, I didn't tap. He's like, you're done. You know, like in this Russian, you're done. You know, I'm like, okay. So I go to get up. I'm like, I'm pissed off. I'm like, I go to stand up, and I fell over. I was like, yeah, I guess I am done. You know, my foot blew up like a balloon. I was like, yeah, fair enough. I'm done. You know, and now I got like a 14-hour flight home, so I got to sit on this motherfucker and I'm on blood thinners, right?
Yeah,
so,
right.
This shit ain't gonna work out right, you know. So yeah, man, I'm like super focused on winning this thing this year. You know, like if I don't win it, I don't win it. But like I really like Like I want to fly the flag, man. Right. Like I want to be standing up there with the national anthem playing. That's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
So well, why not, right? So
yeah.
So that's what's on my next go.
And then of course, when Fight to Win comes out here, you want to get on that.
I do.
You and Javier.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, man. Like,
I'd love to see you guys.
I'm down. Like, I don't pick my opponents, man. But like, yeah, man. Like for sure. You know, I did tell James, I said, dude, I don't want to compete against him again because he beat me. So
I think it'd be a fun match.
Yeah, dude. I think
you guys are, like I said, same age, same weight. So
yeah, absolutely.
It'd be cool.
Absolutely.
No gi.
No, yes, for sure. I mean, I'll let him choose, but I think he's going to go that route too.
Sure,
so, you know, like
I don't know. He's been doing a lot of gi lately.
Oh man, I'll talk about it. I'll just
I'll talk about
it. We swing both ways, right? Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any sponsors?
No, I don't.
No.
So yeah, I know what the fuck,
up,
right?
man?
So I don't.
Team USA, no sponsors.
No, so I don't talk shit. I guess I don't know what it. I mean, I don't know what I got to do. You know, like. So, you know, the scenario with me is that I think I'm just go all the time, right? Like my life is very fast paced.
Sure.
And, you know, like I don't really, like I'm 40. So it's like, okay, so what, you know, Viagra? I mean, what are we sponsoring here, you know? Like, I don't, you know, like I was almost like going to call Xarelto up and be like, hey guys, I'll take your blood thinner. Can you sponsor me? You know, I was like, I don't really know where to go. Like, I'm not really.
I can see that on a rash guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know, I mean, I don't really know where to go, right? I mean, I don't want to walk around with a raging boner all the time, but you know, I mean, I don't, you know, so like, who do you talk to? You know, it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to raise money, you know, I'm not a big fan, like my buddy that I brought with me, Tony, like he set me up a GoFundMe account last year, you know, and it was like, dude, I really appreciate it. I wasn't going to do it. Like I was never going to do that on my own, but he did it for me, and you know. And
do you have like a Facebook athletes page and stuff like that?
I do, but I'm like, I'm fucking terrible at that shit. I mean, that's the other part. I'm so go. I'm like, dude, I need like a fucking assistant. Like I need somebody to follow me around.
No.
Yeah, I mean, I love them, man. I love them to death. Don't get me wrong, man. I love my kids, and I'm sure they'd be good at it. But like, they'd be posting their own shit on there. You know, like I mean, it just, you know, it just like I don't know. I think my mom tried to do it for a while, but she's like, I don't know anything about jiu-jitsu. You know, it's you know, it's like she just doesn't know where to go, and it's like, and then I gotta micromanage it anyway.
Right.
So it's like. I mean, I just need something, yeah. But I mean, at this point, like I do it, I figure it out. Yeah. You know, like if there's something I want to do, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, I definitely am looking for sponsors. I mean, shit. I mean, maybe. I mean, they've done local articles on me at home, and you know, I've the National Guard sure as shit. They fucking put my name up everywhere, but they don't give me money. You know, like, you gotta work, man. Fuck you. Yeah. You know, like we're not giving you shit. We got Indy cars we came and sponsor. You know, like what the fuck. You know, like you're not getting nothing. So shut up. You know. So it's like. Whatever.
Well, let's see. What about Instagram? Were you on Instagram?
Yes, I am. Coach Aaron. Coach Aaron. Coach Aaron. whatever. Yeah, it's on there.
It's something like that.
It's somewhere
Coach
on
Aaron,
there. Yeah, I think it's Coach Aaron. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, actually, Angelo set it up for
did
me.
he?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, I get on it. You know, I mean, I got pictures. You know, and somebody always comments, "Why do I never see your face in every picture?" Because like I'm like smash passing everybody, so all you see is the bald part of my head. So you don't ever or double legging somebody, so you see my head fucking driving into him, and you don't see anything else. You're like, dude, I never see your face. You know, so whatever.
That's funny.
You know, they see the back of my rash guard. You know, whatever. You know? Sure as shit, but yeah,
That's
definitely.
awesome.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. Well, we appreciate you driving all the way out here.
No,
to
fuck
do the
yeah, dude.
podcast,
This is
man.
fun.
It's fucking great.
Appreciate it.
No, I love
Darren.
you guys, man.
Yeah,
This is
man.
cool, man. I enjoyed my time.
Tell James and AJ and the gang we said hello.
We will.
Yeah,
we
for
will.
sure.
We will. Maybe I'll have to bring them up and we all train up here now.
Hell yeah.
How about we do that?
Love that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fuck, yeah. And James, isn't James' DVD coming out? He's got one new one coming out.
I mean, there's like a DVD every week. You know, like,
he hit me up.
yeah,
He's
I
like,
mean, sure.
He hit me up. He's like, I got that DVD coming out. I'm like, he's like, how do you want it? I'm like, download. Send me anything. I don't anything you want to give me. I'm taking it.
No, he's always filming, so
It's
I
awesome.
don't know. Yeah, you know, I know him and Christian were filming, so
Yeah.
I'm just like that. I mean,
Sweet.
he's always filming something.
We gotta get Christian on the podcast. He said he'd do it, so we gotta get him.
Yeah,
on.
he's cool as shit.
Yeah, with Manzi.
Yeah, he's cool as shit. I like
And he's our size.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
How
fun
is he?
size.
I never. You
Fun
rolled
size.
with him.
No, I didn't get to.
Oh, no?
no. So like, I asked him to run the, you know, the comp track class or power hour we call it, whatever. And he did, and I felt bad because it was like, dude, because I get caught up in that too sometimes where I'm the odd guy, like so I have to be the odd guy. Like I don't want to be the odd guy, so I always figure it out where I'm like, yeah, somebody else is fucking sitting, you know, like I'm getting in here now, you know.
Right.
But he was coaching, he was in coaching mode, and it was like halfway through, it was like 5:45. We got 15 minutes left, and I'm like, yeah, man, he didn't get warmed up, and I'm like, you know, I'm not gonna pounce on you, dude. You get fucking warmed up. Like I'm not gonna pounce on you right now. Like I get shitty about that anyway. People show up like 45 minutes late to class, and then we're rolling, and they're all fresh, and like, you know, I'm like, fuck you, dude. Like so, yeah, no. Unfortunately, him and I didn't get a chance to roll, but I'm sure it would have been fun. So
Yeah, we gotta get him out here, man. I like to get some training with him as well. I did a seminar with him over at Roll Academy, and it was awesome. We didn't get to roll afterwards.
Yeah.
But I'd like to try that out.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. Well, again, man, thanks
thanks,
a lot.
guys. Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
All right.
Peace.
Bye. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Grappler Union. Siri, how can our listeners find out more info?
For more information about Grappler Union, you can visit them on the web at grapplerunion.com or follow them on Instagram and on Twitter at Grappler Union. Like them on Facebook at facebook.com/Grappler Union. Also be sure to subscribe on iTunes. All episodes are available on the Grappler Union YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe. Anthony, I really enjoyed the podcast. Can't wait to hear the next one.
Thanks, Siri.